Go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Frank Snyder Memorial Stadium tonight for senior night as your Rabun County Wildcats take on the Fannin County Rebels. We're joined in the booth tonight by Chad Johnson, and tonight a guest appearance by the myth, the legend, Bailey Fisher is joining us tonight, and we're going to lean on him for some of that offensive knowledge he brings to the table. For those of you out there that know who Bailey Fisher is, you know that he starred for 4 years, won 4 region championships on this field, was the AJC Player of the Year twice, was the Blitz Player of the Year 3 times. He threw for 12,000 yards on this field in away games, and he also had 140 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken, Bailey. Bailey, how are you?
I'm doing good. Glad to be here.
All
yes,
right.
sir.
Well, hey,
Yes, sir.
We're great to have you. Can I get your autograph before we leave?
Really? So, Bailey, tell everybody what you're doing now. What are you up to?
So I am now at Reeves Building Supply. I am selling some lumber. So if anybody out there needs some lumber, give me a call. We can get you taken care of. Reeves Building Supply.
That's right. And he is married to Hallie, former Hallie Reeves, and now Hallie Fisher, and they are starting this young family. They're just getting started. They've only been married, 2 years?
2
maybe?
years, yes, sir.
All right. So they are, Bailey's joining us tonight with the credentials. I also want to mention Bailey went on to leave Rabun County, and he signed and started playing with Tennessee Tech. Played there for 2 years. It was 3 with COVID, wasn't it?
Yes, yep. COVID year was the 3rd year. That's
okay.
right. Sorry.
And at Tennessee Tech, he was the freshman of the year in the Ohio Valley Conference. He ended up setting all the passing records for Tennessee Tech. And then his coach, Trey Lamb, he got the job at East Tennessee State University, ETSU.
Gardner-Webb.
Gardner-Webb,
Yep,
I'm sorry.
yep,
I don't know why I said that. That's where he went later.
That's right. Yes, sir.
But he went to Gardner-Webb, and Bailey transferred and played his last 2 years at Gardner-Webb, where he also set quite a few records. And he ended up in his college career throwing for about over 9,000 yards, and turned in, I think it was 70 touchdown passes, if I'm not mistaken.
Something like
Something
that.
like
I'm
that.
not sure. Yes, sir.
So the legend here, as I like to call it tonight, is bringing quite a few credentials here, Chad, and we are honored to have you tonight, Bailey.
Definitely honored to have you. Great to have you. It's a pleasure to be in your presence there. Those are great stats, just not only in high school but as college as well. And just an honor to be with you tonight.
And
Yes,
let me tell you one of the best things about this young man is I've never met a young man who is as humble as he is. If I had thrown for about 20,000 yards in 8 years, I'd probably be walking around, strutting it. But he is so humble, and he probably won't even be able to tell us anything about his stats, but they were there, and he did a great job and a great career. So we're glad to have you tonight. We're looking forward to hearing a little bit of your offensive expertise. Hopefully you'll be able to give us some stuff that we defensive dummies don't know. And so let's kind of set the stage for tonight. Got a kind of an overcast, cloudy. It hasn't rained yet tonight. Hopefully we'll just pray that doesn't happen, but it's kind of overcast. We've got a little bit of sun peeking out kind of over the scoreboard tonight. It's going to be right at about 79, 80 degrees with a little slight breeze blowing. The big thing tonight is it's senior night, guys. And so I'd like to highlight those seniors real quick if we could.
Go right ahead.
Christian Avila, who kicked a 44-yard field goal last week.
He did, and right down the middle.
At the buzzer.
Right.
To end the first half. So let's Noah English.
And Noah's coming off, I don't think he's playing yet, but has an injury right now, but hopes to be back before the season's over.
Hunter Giles, Reed Giles, Evan Page, Ty Truelove, Lake Evans, Sean Frooster, Zach Gordon, Ethan Hopper, and Dane Tyler. Those are our seniors that we honored here tonight before the game. And so senior night's a little early this year, but we've got a off week next week. We got 2 games on the road, and then we'll be back here. So it's going to be a tedious 3 weeks here before we're back home again. But let's talk about last week, Chad. Give me some notes on last
week. Almost a near perfect half in the first half from the Rabun County Wildcats offense and defense. I think we had one fumble, and that was the first play of the game. Of course, we were playing in the rain at that time, but after that, next play, second play, interception, and we never looked back in the first half. It was almost near perfection for the entire game. We had a total offense of 433 yards, 273 of that of rushing, and 160 yards passing. So very balanced offense, and they dominated the first half.
Exactly. And so we ended up with a running clock during the third and fourth quarter.
Correct.
Bailey, did you ever play with a running clock?
Yeah, we played with that several times for sure. Yes, sir. We were fortunate, had some really good players around myself, and we were able to put some points up. And we had a very stout defense with Rob Stockton leading it up, heading that up as the DC. So we put on some running clocks quite a few times.
Right. Well, if you got a running clock, that's good for one team, bad for the other.
That's right.
It happened to
Yes,
be good
sir.
for us last week, which meant that we had dominated again in the first half.
All right, so we'll talk about last week a little bit more here in a minute. But right now we've got all of our captains coming out right now, and tonight, since it's senior night, all of the seniors are going to come out and they're going to walk out for the coin toss. Actually, 3 will be going out, and that's going to be, it looks like Ty Truelove, Reed Giles.
88.
Let's see, 88. That's going to be Ethan Hopper tonight. Is going to be wearing, I think, 88, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, Joey Thompson is not with us tonight, and Joey is over in Italy. And I got a text from him this afternoon, and he said Ethan Hopper was going to be wearing 88, and he's one of the captains, so he's going out. And Noah English, who will not be playing tonight, he's not going to play all year. But Noah is going to be one of the other captains. What an honor. Coach Gillespie letting Noah English go out as one of the 4 captains that will be doing the talking. The rest of our seniors will be out with them, but those will be the 4 that will be going out. As we get ready to go out, the referees are taking them out to center field. The Rebels will be coming out in their white jerseys, blue pants, white helmets. We're wearing our black pants, and thank you, we're wearing red jerseys with white numbers tonight. Yeah. And you can see the numbers very clearly. Last week we had a little issue.
Yeah, those black jerseys with red numbers, they weren't outlined, and it was kind of tough looking through the tinted glass up here in the press box, as well as with the weather we had last week. But tonight, hopefully we can get the player numbers right and names correct.
Okay, the Lanier Officials Association will be calling the game tonight. Outstanding officiating crew. They are out at midfield right now getting ready for the coin toss as the rest of the Wildcats come out. If you haven't been to a game last year or this year, we've got this big giant blow-up helmet that they came out of. Cheerleaders had their usual big sign, and they do a great job on that. So we're out for the coin toss. The visiting Rebels will be making the call. Referee is giving them instructions right now. If you've never been at the coin toss, let me tell you, the referee's going to flip the coin. It's going to hit the ground. Whoever wins the toss is going to get the choice of kick, receive, defer, or defend a goal. The coin is up and it's down. Let's see what we've got here. It looks like Rabun County's going to win the toss, and they're going to defer to the second half. So we're going to be, Bailey will be taking the ball first in the second half. Let's see which goal the Rebels are going to defend. All right, so the Rebels are going to defend the scoreboard end of the field out by 441. So if you are watching tonight, the Rebels will take over first. They'll be going from left to right, and we'll take over from there. Bailey, what do you think? What's your strategy on deferring? You like deferring, or you like to get the ball right out of the bat?
Yeah, I was a big defer guy. I like to see the defense set the tone. You know, like I said, talked about earlier, we were very fortunate, had a really good defense. Normally put us in good field position, and that always is great as a quarterback. You know, there's nothing better than those hidden yards that you always get. Starting closer to that, closer end zone's always better. So you know, anytime we could do that, that was great.
Okay, so I like that strategy, and of course, Coach Gillespie, a veteran coach. who is now our head coach, knows the strategy that brings success. So we'll be looking forward to watching him tonight call this game. Coach Stewart, our defensive coordinator. Coach Holcomb is our offensive coordinator. Many of you know that he played quarterback here as well, didn't he, Bailey?
He did.
He was right before you?
So it was him and then Colin Grant.
Okay.
So Wes, then Colin Grant. So I was actually fortunate. I got to watch Wes play throughout my middle school years and stuff. And
wow.
He was a great player. Part of the reason why I wore 14 was Wes. I mean,
wow.
I remember watching him go out there his senior year with a broken hand and, just showing that toughness. I'm a big guy that believes in, just no matter if you're a quarterback, lineman, I mean, biggest thing you can do is just leave it on the field for your team and showing that toughness for them.
Right. Coach Holcomb's done a great job mentoring Ty Truelove, our quarterback. They got a great relationship, and, of course, I've seen that firsthand. They believe in each other and trust each other, and just great to watch them work together.
All right, Christian Avila, he's got the ball on the 40-yard line. He is lining up to get ready to kick off. Looks like it's going to be a great night here at Frank Snyder Stadium. Just to fill you in a little bit further on the Rebels, they lost last week to Gilmer County, 42-24, and their starting quarterback, Holloway, he got knocked out early in the game with a dislocated hip. And so tonight we're going to be seeing Nate O'Neill. He came in last week and threw for 129 yards. And we've kicked off. They catch the ball on the 1, go back into the end zone and come back out. He's going to be stacked up at around the 18-yard line.
Number 12.
It looks like that Evan Page in there on the tackle.
And number 9.
All right, that's Brock Brady. All right, so Brady and Page got down there in a hurry, so they're going to be starting actually on their 13-yard line. So great special teams play there. A deep kick by Avila down to the 1. So we're going to be 1st and 10 for the Rebels on the 13, and O'Neill is going to be bringing his Chargers out now. The Nate O'Neill, the junior quarterback, pressed into service after their starter, who was a little bit bigger, Cannon Holloway, last week dislocated a hip. And they're in a funny-looking huddle here. What does that look like?
Haven't seen that one before.
And they break out of a straight line. They were a straight line off the ball. Now they break out. O'Neill back with one back to his left. He puts a man in motion, and he hands off to the man in motion, and we're going to stack him up and drive him, and he's not going to gain anything.
Yeah,
they're saying we got a fumble.
Wow,
it was a fumble.
Didn't see who recovered that, but we had just about half the defense was on their rusher.
Wow, what a start for the Wildcats. Yep. We're going to be set up 1st and 10 on the 13. Bailey, what'd you see there from an offensive standpoint?
So it looked like they went a little power read. Quarterback's just eyeing up that end. You saw him do a little 2 shuffles there. If that end widens out with it, he's going to keep it. I guess he thought that end squeezed down, so he handed it off. And our defense flew around to the ball and made a great play.
Right.
Wow.
Exactly what we talked about. Great field position now. So great job by the defense there, setting our offense up for success.
Defense penetrated quick.
Okay, Truelove, he's in the shotgun, kind of the pistol formation, got a back with him. He sends Lake Evans in motion. He stops next to him. We got 2 split right. 1st and 10 at the 13. He hands off to Lake Evans. Lake Evans around to the right side, tries to get outside that end, and they're going to smother him for no gain. It's going to be second. Actually, he's going to lose a yard. We're going to be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, we ran some motion there. We got almost like a wing formation there, and their defense read it pretty quick and made the stop at the line of scrimmage.
So we got 2nd and 11. Truelove goes under center now. He's got a single running back. Looks like Reed Giles. It is Reed Giles. He hands off to him. Reed jumps through the middle. It looks like he went off about the left guard there, Bailey, and he's down to about the 10. So it's going to be 2nd down and 7, or 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7, yep. Don't want to live there. I mean, that's 3rd manageable, but we'd love to get that within 3rd and 5 or shorter. Makes it a whole lot easier for a quarterback. There's some complex looks out there that you can get in that 3rd and long, things like that. So
what are you thinking here on a 3rd and long? This close to the end zone, are we?
The first 2 looks, it looks like they've been just straight up man over here to our sideline.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would like trying to get either some type of some type of pick route, some type of rub, get something to get somebody open. Let's see what they go here.
True Love takes the snap from shotgun, looks to the left, and then we got a flag. So it looks like we're going to have maybe the umpire threw it, so that means somebody jumped on the offense.
Illegal motion or
we're going to have a procedure here called on us. When the umpire throws that flag, he's looking at that offensive line intently, so he must have seen one of our guys. Oh, we're going to wipe that flag off, wave it off. All right. Well, that's good for us. And we got a timeout right now by Fannin County, so they're going to be taking their first timeout. So while why don't we take our first break of the night with 10:28 left in the first quarter, 0-0.
W I L
D
C A T S.
We're here for all your tailgating needs.
Enjoy a tray and gallon. Come in and eat with us tomorrow for breakfast.
Hi folks, come see us at Coach's Sports Bar and Grill with 10 TVs and every seat is on the 50-yard line. We have great food and cold drinks. Don't sit on the sidelines, get in the game at Coach's. And of course, go Cats!
All right, we're back at Frank Snyder Memorial Stadium. 10:28 left in the first quarter. Rabun County took over off of a turnover at the 13. It's now 3rd and 7 from the 10. True Love in the pistol with Reed Evans Reed Giles next to him. He throws over the middle. He's got a receiver right over the middle. It's going to be short. We're going to have a 4th and 1.
Big decision here from Coach.
Reed Burrell.
I say go for
reception.
it. I say go for it.
I say go for it. I'm an offensive guy. Be aggressive. Go for it.
Okay, and it looks like we're going to. It looks like Lake Evans is going to come out. Looks like Ethan Hopper goes in.
Again,
Reed Burrow comes out. I'm sorry.
Ethan has changed jerseys. He's number 88 tonight, so he's going to be playing a little tight end, it looks like.
All right, so we got 4th and 1. True Love under center. He's got Lake and Reed in the backfield. He hands off to Reed Giles. Reed Giles up the middle and through. Touchdown.
And speaking of number 88, I think he's the one that sealed that in there and allowed Reed to make that touchdown. So the swap of the jersey and positions working tonight.
Great start from the Cats there. I mean, like we talked about, defense made a stop, offense took care of the job, and got it done. So we got a touchdown early.
It looked like that was just a power run right off the left side.
Just power run, yes, sir. Yep.
Okay.
Hand it off, just run power,
All
put
right.
him in the dirt.
So Brian Avila is on for the extra point. 6-0 Wildcats. Ball's down, kick up, good. 7-0 Wildcats. Your Wildcats are up on Fannin County with 9:38 left in the first quarter. And we're going to take a break from there.
Hey, Wildcat Nation, Clayton First United Methodist Church invites you to worship this Sunday, 9 o'clock for our contemporary service on Ministry Mountain Drive, or right here in downtown Clayton at our sanctuary at 11 a.m. for traditional. God bless and go Cats.
Hey, this is Joey Thompson, pastor at Clayton Baptist Church in downtown Clayton. We worship Jesus every Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. We would love for you to come and visit us there, or check us out at ClaytonBaptistChurch.com or on Facebook, and go Cats.
Whether it's at home, at school, or under the Friday night lights, HEMC is proud to power the Wildcats. The staff and employees are dedicated to providing the service you need for a bright future. HEMC and the Wildcats, a winning combination.
All right, we're back. 9:38 left in the first quarter. Your Rabun County Wildcats just drove 13 yards for a score, 7-0. Christian Avila kicks off. Touchback. He boomed it into the end zone, 5 yards deep in the end zone.
Great kickoff.
It was a great kickoff. So the Rebels are going to bring the ball out, and they're going to start on the 20-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and 10. What a impressive opening drive due to the turnover. So we went 13 yards, a 4th and 1 play. Reed Giles with the block in front of him from Lake Evans went off the left side, and we're up. So they're running this crazy huddle where they look like they're in a straight line, and then they break out of it real fast. So O'Neal is at the pistol. He's got one back next to him, and he hands off. I cannot see that number yet, but he's going to gain about 3. So we got
Number 9.
Second and about 7, and that was Isaiah Stevens on the run. Or is that no? It's number 8, isn't it? Because I think number 8's their man, Judah Wood.
Talking about our tackle, Brock.
Oh,
I believe it was Brock Brady.
Oh, Brock Brady
on
on tackle. Sorry, that was number 8 for them. That was Judah Wood. He was their leading rusher.
You've got to think they run this huddle formation for a reason. There's going to be a trick play at some point.
So we're running our 4 down with our 2 linebackers up. He takes the snap, looks over to the right, throws a little swing pass out to number 11. Number 11, Bryson Cole. And it looks like it's going to be a pickup of about 17 or 18 yards. About 17 yards. We're going to have a 1st and 10. What do you think there, Bailey? What you see?
I mean, it was a great read by the quarterback. Nobody was in the flats. Just dump it down. Everyone thinks, make big plays, explosives. You got to chunk it down the field. But a lot of time it's those underneath throws and just letting your guy go make a play for you.
In my day, that was a West Coast offense.
That's right. Yes, sir.
And we're going to talk about that a little bit tonight. All right, so O'Neal takes the snap, hands off to his running back, number 11, who just caught that pass. And he's going to reverse field, cuts back about the right side of the line there, and gets knocked out of bounds. And we're going to have about a 21-yard gain.
Yeah, they actually caught our defenders. They had some great blocks on that, and they actually just held their assignment, did their job, and blocked it well, able to open that run up.
So Bryson Cole with a huge gain there, and we got a 1st down and 10 on the 39-yard line. The 39, our Wildcat 39-yard line. So they're driving the ball. O'Neal, he's going to be at that pistol formation again. He's got 1 running back to his right. He's got 2 split left. He fakes, rolls to the left, throws over to number 10, who catches the ball. And Reed Giles just drives him out of bounds for a 4-yard gain. So Reed Giles from his safety position comes up, and they gained 4.
Looks like that's going to be their game plan. They're going to go for those little out to the flats and let our corner or linebackers pick them up. So
yeah, they saw something on film. Looks like they found might be a little weak spot right now. Obviously, coach will make some adjustments, try to get that little play action there. Quarterback sprinted out, got it to the flat. It's a good 1st down play. Great play by Reed coming up from the safety position, getting it tackled down for only a gain of 4 or 5 yards.
Yes, all right. Gain of 4. He's going to be 2nd and 6. O'Neal looks to the center. He gets the snap. He hands off again. And we're going to stack him up for about a 1-yard gain there.
It's hard to say exactly who. We had several on there. I know I saw Lake in on it.
Brock Brady.
Brock again.
That was number 19 for them. That Jasper Mealer, the sophomore, was the running back.
I think the reason why they're running this huddle formation, I see all of them looking to the sideline. That way they don't have to have 2 separate calls for the line and the backs. They're all just getting 1 call at a time.
Yep. It almost seems like they're trying to do a little bit of what you call a sugar huddle. You'll see how they break out of this really quick.
Yeah.
See,
they're all trying to get lined up quick, just trying to do something to catch defense off guard.
O'Neal with the back to his left, 2 split to the right. He takes the snap. Looks like he's going to keep it himself, and we're going to snack him. Oh, we had him tackled. Yes. All right.
Reed Giles actually with the final tackle on there. I didn't catch who actually.
J.K. Frooster.
All right. So we met him in the backfield. Defense made great penetration on that. And, of course, Reed comes up and finishes the play.
So it's going to be a loss of 7 guys. So it's going to be 4th and 12, and they're going to have to kick.
Unit coming out. It's a great job there by J.K. You got the end squeezed. Quarterback pulled it because he saw that. J.K. played disciplined football, and you call a little squeeze scrape there. Linebacker scraped off of that end, squeezing down, and made a great play.
All right, so Reed Giles, Lake Evans are deep for the punt. 4th and 12 from the 42. The snap, the punt. It's kind of a little line drive. It's going to bounce. Reed's going to catch it, and he's going to I thought he was going to break it loose. He actually gets about a 3-yard gain.
Well,
so
that's a very underrated play right there, though, because if he lets that bounce and get by him, that thing's going to be inside the 5. No worse feeling for a quarterback than being backed up, just thinking of anything that could go wrong, bobbled snap, something. So that was a great play. That's what the hidden yards right there is what you're seeing him protecting.
Right, and as line drive as that punt was, Fannin County got down there quick.
Yes, yeah.
So they covered well on that, and you're exactly right. They would have been there to cover us deep in there.
All right, so we're going to start on our own 12, 1st and 10. True Love in the shotgun pistol formation. It's going to be Reed Giles next to him. Lake Evans comes over, so they've got a 2-back backfield. two split to the right. Ty takes the ball, hands off to Reed Giles. Reed Giles around the right side. And we got a flag on the play. Reed Giles is going to pick up about 13, but I think we're going to have a hold on the play. Yeah, we got a hold. Hold on about the 20, it's going to be on about the 16-yard line. All right, so we're still going to – they're going to take the penalty there. So we're going to bring the ball back to about the 16, and we're going to mark off half the distance to the goal. So we should have they're going to be, about the 7.5, about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you see that flag come, the back up back there after the play starts, it's typically a hold.
Yeah, that was the umpire or the referee actually threw it, and so he's signaling holding. So we're going to go down back to about the 8-yard line, 7-6. Okay, so they gave him the full 10. Okay, so we're going to be first down and about 18.
Yeah, here I would expect the call. Just try to get us back in a second and manageable.
14 to go.
Yeah.
Don't be shocked if they do still run the ball here. Just something to get us back into, back on track in regards to, second and 8, second and 10. Something just get us where we can find a way to get a third and manageable.
Okay, so we've got first and 17 from the 5. Truelove hands off. It looks like it's going to be Lake Evans. Lake Evans breaks it loose. He's around the left side. He's going down the sideline, 45, 50-yard line.
Great job by Lake there running through some tackles. That was a great play, good explosive play there for us on the offensive side.
Offense did their job. They handled the trenches and allowed Lake to break free. Lake and Reed, you put them in the backfield, they're going to get you some yards.
No doubt. Give a little love to the guys up front. They had it blocked up nice there for them.
So 44-yard gain by Lake Evans to the outside left. Truelove.
Back a little 2-2 stack here.
Take the snap. Quick hitch pass out to Reed Giles. Reed is going to be he's going to gain about 7. Going to be knocked out at the Rebel 44-yard line.
And going back to that previous play when we were back on our 5, I think when we put the quarterback under center, it just opened us. It allows us to do so much more as far as the run goes. You don't have to wait.
No doubt.
You snap it in a shotgun, you're on the goal line.
No doubt.
A lot of things can happen.
Okay, so Truelove now with a 2nd and 3 on the 44. He's under center. Reed Giles in the backfield. Dane Tyler moves over to the slot position. He's got 2 split to the right. Truelove hands off to Reed Giles. He breaks it off to the right. He gets around the corner, and it's a race to the end zone. He gets by. It's going to be a touchdown.
Oh, a late flag.
Yeah, we got a late flag.
Late flag. Let's see if that is after. It was a long time after Reed had already got toward the end zone.
Looks like I saw a signal for a block in the back.
All right, so we got a personal foul
against us.
Oh, wow. Personal foul. I did not see that. So we might have had a blindside block, possibly.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking
that's what
it was.
I think so. Which is the ones that you just you hate to see as a coach.
Especially when the ball's past you.
Yes. And that's something you absolutely can control. I know every coach talks about it. Control what you can control. That's something you can control. Don't make those penalties that's going to hurt your team.
And a lot of times that's just emotion. You're hyped up for the game. The other player, the other team may be, mouthing off back to you.
I'm sure it's going on.
Or got the best of you, and your emotions get the best of you, and you just we can't afford to do those things.
All right, so they're going to mark it off from the spot of the foul. And so we're going to have a 2nd down and 9, which is not a killer. We're at midfield, 2nd down and 9. That play is a classic type play where you have that crackback block. Where they hit the outside, somebody comes back in and
cracks back.
Now, if you'll remember, Bailey, back when you were playing, the crackback was not illegal.
Right,
the crackback was, but the blindside block
That's
was.
right, yep.
I apologize. So Truelove, he's in the pistol. He's got Reed Giles to his right, 2 split to the left. He takes it. He looks up, looks to the right, throws over the middle, and he's got a receiver over the middle.
Who was that?
It looks like Reed Burrow.
Of course, I know he's having.
No, that 16. Was not Reed Burrow.
16.
No.
Reed Lefevre's making the play there. That was a great catch in some traffic. Great job fitting it in by Ty there. Get us to a third manageable. We love that as a quarterback. Love that as a play caller, making it easy on him. I mean, you got the whole playbook open here when you got 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. So this is great for them.
All right, 3rd and 4. And so Ty, do we call this the pistol, Bailey?
So this is like a little trips kind of bunched up over there. Got the tight end in the slot. Reed coming in motion.
Ty takes it, looks to Reed, but then picks
first down.
And he's going to pick up the first down, a gain of 7 yards.
Great job by Ty there. Almost seemed like a little bit of a busted play. It looked like he was trying to throw the screen over here.
Maybe it was a little fake. And
I mean, could have been.
He sold it.
Yep.
He looked to Reed real quick and then took off.
And, of course, last week Ty actually had 41 yards rushing. But he's just showing you what he can do with his feet as well.
Yep.
All right, so, by the way, Bailey Fisher rushed for 3,400 yards, I believe, during his career here.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all.
Wow.
All right, Ty Truelove under center. He moves a couple of guys over to the left. He's got 2 receivers split out. He hands the ball off to Lake Evans. Lake up the middle. He's driving. And he's going to pick up about 6 yards, 6 tough yards.
Lake Evans, he is just a tough runner. He's the one you want to send straight up the belly of the beast there, and he gets the job done.
Oh, yeah. And great first down play right there, 2nd and 6. Like I was talking, or 2nd and 4, gain of 6. Like I said, you got the whole playbook open here. Wouldn't be surprised to see a shot, kind of where they're at in the down and distance. Obviously, they're about the 32. This is where you could possibly see a shot play here.
All right. So, Ty in the backfield, Lake Evans in the backfield. He sends Reed Giles in motion. He kind of pitches it to him. He's going to take it around the left end.
First down.
And gain the first down. So he's going to gain about 8. So we're going to have a 1st and 10 at the 24.
I think that was designed maybe to be stretched out toward the sideline, but Reed saw the hole and he hit it.
Padding Ty's stats there a little bit with the little flip there. It actually is considered a pass instead of a run.
There
so
you go.
Good stat pattern.
Good point, Bailey. If he'd have dropped it, we'd have had an incomplete pass.
Exactly. A lot of teams are going to that because of that exact reason.
Yep.
You know, it just kind of takes away that fear of a botched exchange.
Awesome. All right, so here Truelove in the pistol formation. Lake Evans to his right. Takes the handoff from Ty. He's going to try to bounce it out to the right and actually does a great job. And he's going to pick up 6 yards.
Again, they had a defender back there that made contact with Lake. But at Lake, if you're going to tackle him, you better be low or you better have somebody to help you.
That's right.
I believe this is our 3rd, 2nd, and 4 in a row, Bailey, which is what you said you love.
I love it. Yep. As a quarterback, there's nothing better for a play caller. They're clicking right now on the offensive side of the ball for sure.
Well, I tell you what, last week we bragged about our offensive line. They were moving some bodies, and it appears that they picked right up tonight where they left off.
No doubt.
All right, so Ty is going to go under center. He's got a man split to the left. He's got single back, Lake Evans, or is that Lake Evans in the backfield? He hands off to him. He breaks over to the right off the tackle.
Lake Evans,
and he's going to take it in for the touchdown.
Perfect play call. Offense did their job. Lake did his job. It was just perfectly ran.
Yes, had the little motion here, kind of pull some linebackers, get them bumping over, and then you got Lake just hitting it off the backside. I mean, it was a great play call, like you said. Great execution by the whole team.
He might have barely touched. I didn't even see if someone touched him.
Which is unusual for him. He didn't have to hit. He didn't have to drag anybody.
Right.
So an 18-yard touchdown run, the second one of the night for Lake Evans to follow his 44-yard touchdown run. So Christian Avila is going to be coming in for the extra point. Ball will be snapped. It's down. Christian kicks. It's up, and it's good. And the Rabun County Wildcats take a 14-0 lead with 2:36 left in the quarter. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a minute, folks.
Hi, this is Pam Wright with Oconee Federal Savings and Loan. Our team of local bankers can help you tackle your banking needs with home loans or checking accounts for you and your family or your business. So come see us at Oconee Federal. We're friends you can bank on. And go Cats!
My Georgia Credit Union is a full-service credit union, proudly supporting Rabun County with all their financial needs since 2011, and we'll continue to do so at our new location in the old Little Caesars building. So come check us out. Go Cats!
At Duval Automotive and the Car Wash, we're not just your local auto experts. We're your neighbors, your friends, and many of us are proud graduates of Rabun County High School. Our commitment to quality service is matched only by our dedication to our community. Go Cats!
All right, everybody, welcome back to Frank Snyder Memorial Stadium, where the 2:36 left in the first quarter. Your Rabun County Wildcats, off of 2 touchdown runs by Lake Evans, are up 14-0. Brian Avila is standing at the 30, fixing to kick the ball off. They've got 2 guys deep, and he approaches the ball. He's kicked the last one in the end zone, and we got another kick. He's going to catch it on about the 6. He's bringing it out over to the right side, and we're going to grab him around the ankles there at the 21, 23. He falls to the 23. So the Rebels are going to take over 1st and 10 on their own 23.
And again, Lake Evans scored that last touchdown. Last week he had a total yards, combined yards of 102 yards, 74 rushing, 28 receiving. So he continues to do a great job for the Rabun County Wildcats tonight.
And Chad, I love the way you pointed out on that he did not get touched, because usually he's dragging people.
Correct.
And he didn't even get touched.
Yeah, he reminds me of the old school fullback.
That's right, yep.
Back in the day.
Oh, he does. Good analogy. All right, so we got I guess our receivers were tired of breaking out and running to the line, so they're already in position. O'Neal, their quarterback for the Rebels, is going to take the snap from the pistol formation. He's got a back to his right, sends him in motion. He looks up, but a quarterback keeper. He's up the middle, and he's going to have a big gain. We hit him hard, but he bounces off, and he's going to pick up about 9 yards.
Yeah. Lake hit him, but missed the tackle. I didn't see who got there at the end.
Didn't wrap up. So we got a 2nd down and 1. And they're back to their, I'm going to call this the pencil huddle. They're all looking over to the sideline to get the play.
Yeah, again, I think Bailey made a good – it's probably more like the old sugar huddle. It just allows all of them to look at the sideline and get the call.
Try to break that thing quick and get out there and get set.
And they are quick. So O'Neal, he's back in the pistol. He takes the snap. Low snap, picks it up, throws over to the right. He's got a receiver who dropped it.
Great job by the corner there,
yes.
Number 8. Great play.
Cannon.
Cannon Colton.
Cannon Colton came up. Colton Cannon came up and put the hit on him. And he has turned it. A sophomore. He has turned into quite an outstanding little corner over there for us.
Right. I think we used him a little bit last year as quarterback.
He was quarterback last year for a while.
But again, they were open in the flat.
They were trying to find that flat again, and Coulter came up, made a great play there, driving that ball.
3rd and 1. O'Neal, he's at the 34. He takes the snap. He hands off, and they're going to pick up the 1st down. Just kind of right up the middle, guys.
Right, going back to the previous play out in the flats, they ran that a few times tonight. I think, again, like you stated, they saw something in our film that we're playing a little soft over there and allowing them to get that. But we came up quick on that last one.
Okay, with 1:25 left in the quarter and running, the Rebels have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 38-yard line. They're going from the scoreboard towards the school, and they're looking over to the sideline. They've got the play. They break out of that sugar huddle in a hurry. O'Neal setting his Chargers. 2 split to the left, 1 to the right. Takes it. He's going to hand off. Oh, no, he fakes the handoff, throws a little slant over here to number 1 on the left side, and he's going to pick up about 14 yards.
Little RPO action there from Fannin, putting that ball in the belly. All that quarterback's doing is he's just eyeing that linebacker, which was JK there. As soon as he steps in towards that run, he's going to pull that thing and throw it out there. Good execution by them. We got to find a way to take. That's tough to take that away because it's basically 2 plays in one.
Right.
That was a great fake.
You either move your linebacker out or you bring your corner in closer.
Yep.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 on our 47-yard line. The Rebels set. O'Neal's going to take the snap. He takes the ball out of the handoff, and we've got him in the backfield, and we're going to. He's struggling, and we're going to throw him for an 8-yard loss.
Great job by 5.
Dane Tyler was the first one back there.
Quarterback saying it was one of those little read options. He's just trying to read that in. Dane, being an athlete, made a play. He squeezed down, but he was able to bounce back out there and get to that quarterback pretty quick.
And, of course, that's the key to killing this offense is make penetration.
Yes.
in the backfield so we can disrupt the play.
No doubt, no doubt.
And I think that was Ryan Yearwood was in on that too. And remember last week, Ryan Yearwood had an interception.
Correct.
So he had a big night last week, and it looks like he was in there as well. So we're going to have a timeout here. They looked over to the sideline. It's going to be second down and about 18.
End of the first there.
So that was the end of the quarter. Oh, end of the quarter.
End of the quarter.
Sorry about that. I need to give the time more, I was told. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to give the time. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll come back beginning the second quarter.
Mountain Lakes Medical Center has a state-of-the-art physical rehab treatment facility that can tackle any of your physical therapy needs. Call today 706-782-0478 to talk to a specialist or set up an appointment. Mountain Lakes Medical Center, your hometown hospital committed to excellence. Looking for reliable land services you can trust? EM Dirtworks, founded and operated by Rabun County native and RCHS graduate Ethan Mazzarki and his wife Josie, specialize in grading, hauling, demolition, land clearing, and certified septic. Fully insured, they're committed to delivering quality work with hometown pride. Go Cats!
W I L
D
C A T S.
We're here for all your tailgating needs.
Enjoy a tray and gallon. Come in and eat with us tomorrow for breakfast.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. The beginning of the second quarter of the game 2 of the 25 season. The Rabun County Wildcats 14, Fannin County nothing. Fannin County with the ball. 2nd and 18 on their own 45. We just threw them for an 8-yard loss. O'Neal tried to scramble away, got caught in the backfield. He's in the shotgun. He looks over to the right, left, throws to the left, looks to right, throws left, and he throws to a little quick. What kind of pass do you call that, Bailey?
So that was a little slow screen. You know, you get that, you motion their back out, try to get those linebackers, safeties rocking and rolling there, and then you're just, that guy's kind of slipping back underneath like a little slip screen.
Back in the day, we called it a delayed draw. Or
Yep.
All right. Well, hold on a minute, guys. We had illegal motion. They had 2 guys in motion. One of them did not get set before the ball was snapped. Coach Gillespie is going to decline that penalty because it's going to be 3rd down and 12.
That's solely on the quarterback there. Me being a quarterback guy, they get all the, praise and stuff. I'm putting that on him. He's got to make sure his guys are set. That's part of his job before he sends that guy in motion.
Correct.
Great point.
Great point. All right. So we're going to have a timeout now.
And back to that previous little screen pass there. When they come back across you there, you get them pursuing one way. So you kind of counteract that with that play there and hope that it works. But
no doubt. We've had so much penetration like you talked about earlier. They're trying to do that, just slow down that D-line as much as they can. Again, just playing disciplined football. As soon as you feel those guys stop blocking you, there's kind of for a reason. So I'm sure they've been coached up on that. And our D-line and linebackers did a great job of that's one of those plays where you just got to kind of fly around, gang tackle, just get the guy to the ground. It's the goal.
Right.
All right, so we're going to have a 3rd down and 12. We just started the second quarter, 11:51 to go, and we're in a timeout now. Coach Stewart is over here with his defense, and, man, has he brought some toughness to that defense, and I tell you what, he is intense, man.
Yeah, and then kind of call out the same numbers on offense as you do on defense as far as the ones making the tackle, but it's a group effort.
All right, so O'Neal takes the snap. He looks over the middle. He's got a man open over the middle, and he dropped it. So we're going to have a 4th down.
Was that Frooster that put pressure on the quarterback?
He got dropped too.
It was a great read by the quarterback. I mean, if he's able to complete that, then, they got a good chance. We had a guy there. If he makes a tackle, we probably get him down short, but it's decision time if they make that catch there because now they got a chance to go for it on 4th down because it'd be 4th and short.
Well, QB, I'm going to put that on their receiver. I won't put that on the quarterback that he dropped it.
There you go. Yeah.
All right. Snap.
He fumbled bobbled the snap.
Bobbled the snap. And J.K. Frooster puts a hurt on the punter.
Excellent. Back in the day, we'd give him a skull and crossbones for that hit.
Wow.
That's right. Yep.
Wow, what a hit.
Wildcats here with great field position again. It could be a long night for Fannin if we end up having some field position like this.
Right here, this is where I say you keep the gas pedal to the floor.
No doubt, no doubt.
And Frooster's was the one that put pressure on the quarterback on that last possession with Fannin County on the incomplete pass.
All right, so we're going to be 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line. Great stand by our defense. So Ty Truelove in the shotgun sends Reed Giles in motion. Lake Evans in the backfield. He's looking deep.
All
He's throwing
day long.
deep.
All day
Got
long.
the wheel route.
Yep. And he's got a completion.
Was that 16?
I believe that was
Reed Lefevers.
Lefevers,
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Ty had all night long to pass that.
Yep, he did.
It was almost like watching 7-on-7.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. So we got a 1st down and 10 on the 13. Ty with about the 25-yard pickup there, I believe. Ty in the shot under center. He's going to hand off to Reed Giles. Reed Giles
Reed
up
read
the
it.
middle.
He read it.
To the
That's
left.
touchdown. That's touchdown.
Cuts to the left.
No flags.
Yes.
Touchdown.
13-yard
run there by Reed, hitting that back door, just hitting that cut and cutting it out the back door. That's where the big ones hit a lot of times, when they can push that thing out to the play side and then cut it back. You see a lot of times.
Reed is so quick.
Yes,
he is so quick. He hits the hole that's intended, and when he sees open field to the opposite side, he will go.
Yes.
All right, Avila on to kick the extra point. We're up 20-0. Oh, and we got a fake. True Love. Oh, no, and we got an illegal forward pass.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. True Love pitched the ball to Frooster. And Frooster went to about the 2-yard line.
Tried to hit.
Tried to throw a pass.
To, it says 45, but.
Yeah, it was to 45. 45 is, he was added to the roster last week.
Mac Williams.
Mac Williams.
Okay.
That's it. Mac Williams.
Mac actually is the one that scored the two-point conversion we had last week against White County.
Wow, what a play. We tried a little trickery there. That's 2 weeks in a row that we've tried some type of trick play.
Hey, I love it. Name of the game is get as many points as you can.
No doubt. I'm sure they're practicing all week. Coach is talking about if we get this certain look, we're going to run it. They must have liked the look they had, ran it, didn't execute it quite well, but, I mean, now you got the next opponent is going to have to think about that.
Right. And most people say, all right, we got a decent lead. Why not just get the 1 point? But, again, I'm all about, hey, it's about getting the most points you can.
Oh, no doubt. And, it's X's and O's. Sometimes you want that. Now, next week, whoever we play next is going to have to sit there and
think about that.
Exactly. They're going to prepare for it. So they're going to be spending 10, 15 minutes every day preparing for this 2-point play.
All right, so Christian Avila back to kickoff. Kicks off, going to be another punt or kick that's going to be taken on about the 6, and
like
his knee was on the ground.
Yeah.
He caught it with his knee on the ground.
6 or 7.
All right, so they're going to start deep again in their own territory. 1st and 10 on their own 6. Wow. Now, this is what we like right here.
Yes.
This is where I would send the linebackers. I'd get me a sack right here.
All right, so Chad is Mr. Pressure in this situation. It sounds like to me he's a defensive guy, and he's wanting blood right here. 1st and 10 from the 6. O'Neal and them run out in a hurry. He's standing at the goal line, takes the ball, hands off to his back, who's going to just run up the middle. But, gosh, he's going to gain about 7 yards.
Fannin County did a great job of blocking up front.
6 yards.
Able to get their runner about 6-7 yards.
Yeah, that was that Bryson Cole, the running back, the junior running back.
Looks like Fannin's going to try to play quick here.
2nd and 3. They're on the 8-yard line. O'Neal takes the snap. He hands off again. And we're going to smother him right as he took the handoff.
9 in there again.
Brady.
And who else was that?
All right, so
was it Frooster's as well?
I think so.
Yeah, Bryson Cole took the snap, and he was smothered by Brady and Frooster. So we're going to have 3rd down and 3. It's a money down, as we like to say here in Rabun County.
They got about 4 to go.
10:15 on the clock, and we got flags everywhere. So we got a procedure on the
False start,
offense.
it looked like.
Yeah, false start. I didn't get that number, but I saw the guy move.
I think it might have been the center.
Yeah, it was somebody right there in the middle. All right, so we're going to back them up 5.
That's what I say. Let's blame it on center. They never take it back.
Well, by the way, let's talk about our center for a second. Zach Gordon and Reed Giles were named preseason All-State players by the Georgia Sports Daily. So Zach Gordon, our center, great center. And they snapped the ball. It went right by the quarterback. It's going to be a safety out of the end zone. Oh, my goodness.
Quarterback never saw it.
The center and the quarterback were off schedule here. The center snapped the ball straight by their quarterback, O'Neal, and it went out of the back of the end zone for a safety.
So we got our 2 points anyway.
Yep, there it is.
2 points. We did. So we're going to be up 22-0, and we're going to be receiving the ball. Yeah. Bailey, what do you think happened there?
Just looked like, just one of those things that weren't on the same page. Center thought that, I guess, quarterback was going to be ready for it. Quarterback had no idea it was coming.
Either A, he didn't hear the call,
right?
Or B, the quarterback made a motion with his hand that.
And that's the stuff. You had a 3rd and 3 there, in a good spot to try to get that first down. Then you get a false start, and then right after that you get a snap that causes a safety. So that's the things that as a coach you don't want to see. I know it's still early in the season, but that's the difference between winning and losing. There is those things you can control. As an offense, you can control if you're going to jump off sides. You can control, handling the snap procedure. So, I'm sure they're going to get coached up on that next week. Obviously, we're thankful that we're benefiting from it as the Wildcats for sure.
And what you mean by coached up would be muscle memory.
Oh, yeah.
And the physical sense.
That's right. Yep, no doubt, no doubt.
Okay, so they're going to be having a kickoff from their own 20-yard line. By the way, they snapped that from the 8, and it went like a rocket out of the end zone.
It did.
So the quarterback, he didn't even slow it down.
I don't think he saw it until it was out of the end zone.
Yeah. Okay, so are they going to punt, or are we going to kick off here with a place kick? Looks like they're going to use a place kick here instead of a punt. So number 3, their kicker, Matthew Ponton, is going to kick off. He's going to kick off from the 20, and we've got our Lake Evans and Reed Giles deep. He approaches the ball, kicks off. It's going to be kind of a little pooch kick over to the sideline, and it's going to go out of bounds for 5 yards. Now, here's something interesting, guys. Let's see what they're going to do, because they're either going to back him up and make him kick it again, or they're going to take that snap 30 yards.
It looks like they're going to make him. Looks like Coach was signaling to make them kick it again.
Yes, but they've got several choices here. So let's wait and see what happens here, because this could be interesting, because they've got a choice here of to take the ball where it went out of bounds, which would be the least of our advantages, I think. Back them up 5 yards and re-kick, or they can move the ball the 30 yards downfield, and it could be our ball at about, it's going to be the 50 anyway, so let's see what they decide to do.
I'm almost willing to say let's kick it over and see if we can't get it in Reed or Lake's hands.
I love it. Yeah, anytime you got Reed Giles and Lake Evans back there with a chance to make a play, I would take that opportunity.
Well, they're going to decline. The referee just said they're going to decline. Coach Gillespie standing out at the numbers, and originally he was pointing back to make them kick it again, but I think he may have changed his mind, because we're going to have the ball where it went out of bounds around the 40.
Yeah, it's going to be great field position regardless of the decision he makes here.
Let's see what happens here. The officials are still talking, Lanier Officials Association. Referee signals the procedure. And we are going to go back.
We're going to kick it again.
Okay.
Or Fannin.
Oh, we had another penalty. We had an unsportsmanlike on us. Oh, my goodness. So we're going to back them up 5, and then we're going to turn around, and we're going to go 15.
And back to those things you say they'll get coached up on. That's 2 for us tonight, so I'm sure that'll be discussed at halftime and next week.
So now they're going to be able to kick from the 30 rather than the 20, which still we could have good field position. I don't know what the unsportsmanlike was.
I didn't see it. I didn't see anything.
We'll have to find out if that was on Coach Gillespie. Are they getting on to him? All right, here we go. We're going to kick off on the 30. 9:57 to go in the second quarter. They're kicking off after a couple of penalties were administered. Kick is up, and it's going to be over to the sideline again. Reed Giles is going to take it at the 20, and he's headed upfield, straight up, and he's going to be downed at about the 39. So he had a gain of about 19 yards. Caught it at the 20, going to be at the 39. So True Love is going to bring out the Wildcats at the 39, first down and 10.
Yeah, I think maybe on that unsportsmanlike, we might have had some jawing going on. I noticed it again at the end of that play. There was a couple of them jawing, but, that's something the coach can handle at halftime. Keep your composure.
Somebody's going to get a lecture, aren't they?
All right.
All right, so True Love's in that pistol. He's got Lake Evans to his right. Reed Giles split to the left. Reed comes in motion in front of True Love. He's going to swing around to the right. True Love looks. He's going to dump the pass off to
80.
Yeah, Hayden Cannon with his first catch of the night. And he's going to pick up about 8 yards.
Great job by Ty there, checking it down. He had a little pressure coming in on him. Got it out. Just getting positive yards on first down just makes it. It's part of the reason why we're clicking so well on offense tonight.
Well, all right, so we gained 7, so 2nd and 3. True Love at the 40, fixing to take the snap. Hands off to Lake Evans. Lake Evans is driving.
Number 50. 16 should have got a penalty late or unsportsmanlike on that one.
Well, he picked up 10, so we've got a first down and 10. That was typical Lake Evans off the right side.
Again, offensive line just creating the holes, hitting their man, handling the trenches.
Yeah, dude. I don't think he got touched until the second or third level there.
Right.
So anytime that it's gonna be a long night for the defense. We're able to do that.
True Love under center. Lake Evans in the backfield. 2 split to the left. Takes the snap, fakes to Lake. He's looking downfield. He's going to fake, and he's going to run out of bounds at about the 40-yard line.
Got about 3.
Yeah, got about 3. So we're going to have a second down and 7. Couldn't find his receiver, Bailey. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he had some guys there, just might have got a little pressure on him. But that's a very underrated play there by Ty. We're saying it's only a gain of 3, but you're looking at what could have been a loss of 5, turns into a gain of 3. We're staying ahead of the chains like we talked about. He's not putting his offense coordinator in a bad spot there. He's keeping them in front of the chains, and we got a chance of pretty much anything in the playbook can be called again.
All right, 9:03 left in the second quarter. True Love in the pistol. He's got Lake to his left. Reed Giles cuts in motion. His quarterback keeper over to the left
all the
side,
way.
right side, all the way.
Keep going.
And he's driving. Going to pick up about 5. So we're going to have a 3rd and 2. True Love showing a little toughness there.
Got 8.
Yeah, I love it.
Left.
I love Ty, putting his nose in the fan there for his team. That's how you earn the respect of your locker room right there, putting that shoulder down. And he very well could have probably bounced outside, try to get out of bounds if he wanted. But, he said, I'm going to go stick my shoulder down and try to get me as much yards as I can for my team.
3rd and 2. True Love goes under center. He's got Reed Giles single back. He takes the snap, hands off to Reed. Oh, and we got a flag, and we're going to have a procedure.
Yep.
I think it was our split guy over here. Yeah.
Same thing we talked about at Fannin County. As a play caller, you hate to see that just because, you got 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Now you got a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. A lot harder to call that than it is a 3rd and 1 and 2.
Absolutely. 3rd down and 7. The clock's running with 8:21 left in the second quarter. Wildcats up 22-0. 3 touchdowns and a safety. Ty True Love standing on his 45. He walks up, talks to his lineman. He's in the pistol formation. He's got Reed Giles to his right. Takes it, snap, drops back, throws over to the right. Oh, and then we're going to have an incomplete pass. Was that ball tipped maybe or no?
Might have been tipped. Couldn't tell if the receiver and him were just not on the same page there.
I agree.
It's almost like Ty was expecting him to sit down in that little cavity.
I did see
receiver kind of kept running there.
Yeah, Reed was open, but, of course, he was going, I believe it was to Lake over toward the right.
All right, so we're going to have a 4th down and 7 and on the 40-yard line. So we're in punt formation. All right, so Christian Avila back to punt. standing on the 46 of the Rebels, or his own 46. All right, he kicks the ball, a high kick going down the end zone, and it's going to go in the end zone for a touchback.
Was that our first punt of the night?
That was our first punt of the night.
Yep.
It's always good when that's your first punt and you got 7:51 left in the second quarter.
And really was rolling there, that penalty, that pre-snap penalty. It's
Yes.
still early in the season, so it's part of it. You gotta learn from the mistakes, but I know Coach is going to get that coached up for sure, because that's something, when we're trying to make this run, make a run in the playoffs, you can't have things like that stalling out drives.
All right, so the Rebels come out 1st and 10 on the 20. O'Neal still quarterbacking. He's got one man in the backfield. He's going to take the snap, turn, hand to his running back. That's at number 11. We're going to stack him up for maybe 1 yard.
There.
I think Reed got in there quick, didn't he?
Ryan Yearwood and Reed,
Ryan?
I think,
Yeah.
making the play.
Bryson Cole with the running back.
Last week, Reed had 2 solo tackles and 3 assists for a total of 5.
All right, so O'Neal, he's looking out to his left, barking at his receivers. He's got one man in the backfield. He takes the snap. He looks to the left. He can't find a receiver. He's going to scramble. We're chasing him. Dane Tyler's after him. He misses him, and he's going to run out of bounds for maybe a 1 yard gain. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to give him maybe a foot. So we're going.
Great pursuit on that by Dane.
Oh, wow, was he after him? So no pickup really, maybe a yard. They're going to give him a yard. So we're going to be at 3rd down and a little over 7. O'Neal, he takes the snap, looks to his right, and we're going to sack him.
Tyler.
Yes, Dane Tyler.
Dane 61's in on it, but Dane had a hold of him first.
Yes, and Zach Gordon in there. All right, Zach Gordon was sacked. So they're going to be 4th down and 9 from the 21.
I couldn't tell. We had several in there at the end. Even Booger, Ethan Hopper might have been in there at the end.
Booger Hopper?
Yeah.
All right.
88.
Okay.
Dane having a great start to the game. He's really giving Fannin some trouble up front. I mean, he's flying around, making some plays, playing with effort. Love to see that from a D lineman.
All right, so we're fixing to have a change of possession here. Reed Giles, Lake Evans deep. Punter's back, takes the snap. Oh, he kicks a little line drive scribbler.
Go, Reed.
Reed Giles picks it up on the 50.
Go, Reed.
He breaks to the left.
Knock the helmet off.
And he's going to run out of bounds on the other sideline.
Lake Evans with a block that literally knocked the helmet off of number, what is
55?
it? 55 for Fannin County, which is Baylor Twiggs. But Lake comes in to block for Reed, who's coming back to the opposite side and just.
And 55 is not a small dude either.
No.
You got to love to see that. Lake making an impact in more ways than just toting the ball too. Getting out there blocking. That's what you love to see from a team. Guys that go out there and play for each other, have love for each other, and the best way to show that is by getting out there and playing with that effort for
just
for
shows
your
you how
guys.
much they love the game.
Exactly, no doubt.
All right, Reed Giles with an 18-yard return. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on the 32-yard line. True Love in the backfield with Lake Evans. He puts Reed Giles in motion to the right. They jumped, and I think
it's on us.
They jumped, but we had a wide out who took off.
Yeah, really no excuse for that.
Yep.
I mean, you're taught from the time you're 9 years old as a receiver, you're watching the ball, you're not listening to the cadence. I don't know if we did a hard count there, not sure.
That was our freshman, one of our freshman wide receivers, by the way, that took off a little early there.
Looks like we're running the same play here.
Well, True Love, yes.
Run it till they stop it.
There, Giles in motion to the left. He throws it to Giles, and Giles is going to pick up. He's going to pick up about 6. So we're going to now get back past the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. 6:08 left in the second quarter. And the Wildcats are looking to the sideline. 2nd down and 9 from the 31.
And here's the reason why you're not scared to run that again is because you got Reed Giles.
Yep.
When you get the ball in his hands, when he gets on that edge,
no doubt.
He can do anything.
That's what I was about to say. I love that play call because you're getting a different way other than handing the ball to Reed in the backfield. You got another way to find out, get him a ball, get him a touch.
All right, so here we go. True Love. He's in the pistol. He's got Reed Giles to his right, split receiver to the left. Or Lake Evans. He throws a little swing pass out to Lake on the right side, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards. Going to be 5 yards. So we got 3rd down and 4. So what's in your playbook here?
I mean, I think you got everything. This is where, as a play caller and as a quarterback, because, you guys got to be on the same page, I'm thinking this is 4-down territory. So I don't got to force anything. 2-3 yards is still a great play. Now it's 4th and 1. Let's go hand it off to our guy. I expect probably a run here with Reed. I mean, something to just give us a chance. If not, it's 4th and short.
All right, so Ty goes up under center. He's got them all stacked in. He pitches the ball to Reed Giles to the right. Reed is going to drive. Is he going? And then he's not going to get it, but we're going to have a 4th and 2.5. So kind of the way it played out was exactly like you described there, Bailey.
And we'll see here what Coach decides to do. I mean, I would imagine, I think in my eyes, this would be a no-brainer. Offense has been rolling all night.
Okay.
Looks like they're keeping them out there.
Yeah, no timeout.
Oh, yeah, you're going for it here if you're the Wildcats.
So it's a 4th and long 2, maybe 4th and 3. Ty still looking to the sideline. Is that Coach Holcomb signaling in those plays there? All right, so Lake Evans in the backfield. Ty goes under center. Reed is out to the right in a slot position. He's going to go in motion to the left. Ty rolls out to the left. He's got Reed wide open to the left, and Giles is going to take it down to the 10.
Late hit. I think that's a late hit. Come on.
10. Going to take it to the 10.
We can't get it.
Great play call there. I mean, everyone in the stadium's thinking we're running the ball there.
Best play in football.
Oh, yeah, a little play action, just slip. Same thing I was just talking about earlier, getting Reed a touch without having to just hand him the ball.
And going back to the previous play, that was kind of a setup play.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
So we're going to go from the 25 to the 10, 15-yard pickup by Ty to Reed over to the left side. Thought he might have had a chance to get in. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 10. Ty under center. He's moving Dane Evans to the right. He's got Lake Evans in the backfield. Reed Giles comes in. That's Lefevre's in motion.
Yep.
All right, he hands off to Lake, and he's going to pick up 2.
I'm telling you, Lake's going to get you a yard, 2 every time.
No doubt.
Yeah, and he's limping. Who is that limping right there? Is that Ty?
No. Is
that Ty limping
no,
right? No. Who is that?
I think it might be Dane Tyler.
Yeah, Dane Tyler is limping there, so we may have a little stop and play for an injury. No, he's going to tough it out here. All right, tough as nails. He's looking to the sideline. They're going to call a timeout. He can't play. He cannot move. He's turned an ankle or looks like an ankle maybe.
Right. It's a good timeout. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second half. Let's check him out, get him out of play. Sometimes it's just a stinger or something like that on the ankle.
All right, so we're going to have a 2nd and goal from about the 8-yard line. I want to talk a little bit about what I talked with Coach Cheatham over at Fannin County, who is the winningest coach in Fannin County history. This is his 8th season, been to the playoffs almost every year. They won the region in 20 and 21. Coach Cheatham has tremendous ties to Rabun County. I talked to him this week, and he could not express enough love for what he called a homecoming. He's coming back to see a lot of his friends. He coached here back in '96 for Sonny Smart.
Wow.
And so him and Sonny, he said Sonny was like a father to him, but he said that he made so many relationships. George Bobo, when he was here, he mentioned George Bobo. He mentioned a lot of folks, and we'll talk about it here in a minute more, on what he said it's going to take to stop the Wildcats. So the timeout's over. Ty under center. Lake Evans single back. Dane Evans goes over to slot position. He's got 2 men split to the right. True Love rolls to the right. He's looking to the end zone. He throws, and he's got a man. Oh, what a catch.
No. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Reed Giles. Was it Reed? No.
Lefevre.
Yep. Lefevre's making another play.
Lefevre's. All right. What a catch.
And that's the thing you love about this Wildcat offense.
Yes.
Not only do you have Reed Giles, Lake Evans, but you got Lefevre's out there as well who can catch the ball, run the ball. So we've got plenty of weapons.
Such a balanced attack for sure.
Plenty of players in our arsenal.
Great throw there by Ty. Really putting in. Only his guy could get it there, putting it on that outside around the sideline. Great toe tap there by Lefevre's.
All right.
And through the uprights.
Brian Avila kicks the ball straight through. So the Wildcats, with 4:02 left in the second quarter, are going to take a 29-0 lead. When we come back, they'll be kicking off to the Rebels.
Hi, folks. Come see us at Coach's Sports Bar and Grill with 10 TVs, and every seat is on the 50-yard line. We have great food and cold drinks. Don't sit on the sidelines. Get in the game at Coach's. And, of course,
Go Cats!
Hey, Wildcat Nation, Clayton First United Methodist Church invites you to worship this Sunday, 9 o'clock for our contemporary service on Ministry Mountain Drive, or right here in downtown Clayton at our sanctuary at 11 a.m. for traditional. God bless and go Cats.
Hey, welcome back to Frank Snyder Memorial Stadium. I just want to give a shout out to our crack cameraman over here. Jaden Griggs, freshman, is our cameraman again tonight. She's doing an outstanding job. We've got a new camera, so maybe getting a little bit better quality this week than we had last week. And the young freshman, I can't say freshman without thinking about Larry Munson describing Herschel Walker, the freshman. So here we are, 4:02 left in the second quarter. Avila kicks off. Going to be a kick. It's going to be fielded at about the 5-yard line. Going to be a return. He's back up to the 15, to the 20, and we're going to smother him right there. We got a late flag over here to the side, so I'm not sure, way away from the play. I'm not sure. He must have saw an illegal block. I'm going to say we're going to have an illegal block there because,
I mean, he threw it from the far side of the play.
Yes. Yes, a legal block. That's exactly what we thought. It was going to be a block below the waist. Usually from that position, that official's looking for blocking. And we're thankfully saw that low block. So we're going to back them up from the 21. We're going to go half the distance here. So they should be starting out somewhere probably close to, let's see, they marked it at the 21.
Great job by our kickoff coverage all game, really. I know my former coach, Trey Lamb, the first thing he did when watching a team to kind of get a feel for what they're about, he turned on that special teams. You know, that's where you can really tell what a team's about. You got guys out there being unselfish, putting their body on the line, just running down there making plays.
It can change the momentum of the game.
1st and 10 at the 11. Rebels.
We were
takes
there.
the handoff. We had him in the backfield. He's scrambling. We still got him in the backfield. We're going to take him down in the backfield. Yes.
Number 9.
Number Brock Brady.
And number 88.
88 back there.
Booger.
88, Booger Hopper. All right, Booger Hopper.
We had
Brock
several
Brady.
back there. He almost escaped us, but then we were able to bring him down. What are we on, the 2?
7-yard loss. The ball's going to be on the 3-yard line. Second down and 17. 18. Second 17 to 18.
Could start seeing some time management here from Coach Gillespie.
Yeah.
3:19. Trying to possibly, if they start trying to run this clock, him using some timeouts. That way we can go try to get another score.
I'm bringing
the
heat here.
Good thought, Bailey. He hands off in the end zone. No, he kept it.
Pulls it.
Pulls it out. Good fake. And he's going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards. It's going to be second down and about 13.
That's a great keep on the quarterback there.
Yeah.
I was actually following the
3rd and 13. Yeah, he had a great, he's a pretty good faking quarterback there.
He's pretty shifty back there,
he
too.
Is. Little bitty guy. What do you think? He's not but about, 5'8", 5'9", maybe?
Probably. Look from up here, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
About 5'8", 5'9", yeah.
3rd down, 13. Money down here at for the Wildcats. Oh,
somebody
and they
moved.
Yeah,
They
pulling
moved.
guard. They had a guard pulling.
77.
Not only was it a false start, but he was already on the other side of the line when pulling.
He was ready to go. He was ready
to go. So we're going to back him up half the distance. We're on about the 8, so we'll go to about the 4.
You know, back in the day, I played in, and that was one of the things you were waiting for. If your side blocked down, you were waiting for that pulling guard to come.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Well, he was about.
He had a head of steam.
He was on his way. All right, so we got 3rd down now. 3rd down and about 17. Takes the snap in the end zone, but they were going to break a running back out, and he's going to pick up about 5 or 6. Bolted out to the right side, so we're going to have a 4th down and about 12. Ball's going to be on about the 9-yard line. 4th and 12 from the 9.
2 minutes and 8 seconds.
2:08. So, Bailey, you were exactly right. We're going to be talking time management here, aren't we?
Yeah, no doubt.
So we're going to have a timeout here. The coaches are on the field. They are screaming at their special teams. What are they
trying to
hollering
get somebody
about?
off?
Oh, they got to get somebody off. They got too many on the field. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They got 11, so we're good. All right. Snap. He catches it in the end zone. He gets the kick off, and it's going to be fielded. Fair catch at the 40 by Reed Giles. Now, tell me about the fair catch right here.
It looked like they went after that one, as a punt block there. So he probably knew he didn't have anybody protecting him. So just fair catch, don't want to try to return it and botch it and something like that. And then you're giving up the ball when you got a chance to get another score here.
Yes.
Right before the half for sure.
All right, so the officials are back talking around the 10-yard line. We got 2:01 left in the quarter, and we got something brewing because we had a flag on the near side here. So we had a penalty on them. We're going to decline that penalty, it looks like.
We still have, all 3 of our timeouts?
Yep.
Yes. I did not see the signal. Did y'all see a signal then from the referee?
Mm-mm.
I apologize. I saw the flag over here, and they were talking, but I did not see let's see if he gives us another signal. And
it's on them.
Yeah, it's on them. Okay, so it was a procedure. It was a procedure call of some sort because they're going to give us the 5 yards after the end of the kick, which is by rule what they would do. So we're picking up 5 yards at the end of the kick. So we're going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the Rebel 35. True Love with 2 minutes and 1 second left in the quarter. He's got 3 split right, 2 split left.
Empty backfield.
Takes the snap, looks to the right, going to throw a little pass over to the left, and it's going to be incomplete. What kind of pass was that?
They were trying to get a little screen play there, just trying to get something positive on first down. Just trying to, get in that striking area of where you can try to get some points here. We got a minute 55. I mean, I'm trying to be as aggressive as I can as a play caller, especially with how our offense has played this whole night.
Exactly. All right, so Ty standing in his own 40. He's got Reed Giles to his right. He takes the snap. He looks over the middle.
Has
tipped and going to fall incomplete. So we're going to be 3rd and 10 now from the 35. We have not moved it here on the first 2 downs of the drive. So what are you thinking now, Bailey, from an offensive quarterback?
I'm probably obviously we got 3 timeouts, so I honestly wouldn't be too shocked if they try to sneak a run. Get to 4th and manageable, or if they're playing coverage, we got a chance to break one.
All right. Ty drops back. He's looking,
Time
scrambles to his right. He's going to keep the ball and run. So we do have a running play, and he's going to pick up about 8-9 yards. So, Bailey, you called it kind of a run. I think he wanted to throw it, but he ended up running.
Yeah, definitely looking to throw. Great play there by him to, tuck it down. Make 4th and 1.
Timeout.
Clock's running with 1:27. Clock's running, 4th and 1. I think where he wants to get that first down to stop the clock. Ty back to pass, throws, and he's got a receiver at the 20. Is that Reed Giles, I believe?
No.
Lefevers maybe again?
Yep, Lefevers again.
Great read there by Ty.
Yes.
First Reed Giles right there. He flips it, takes a second progression there, and hits Lefevers.
Yes. So we got a 1st and 10 on the 20. Ty back to pass. He looks over the middle into the end zone. No, that's the 5 yard
complete. What a pass.
Great throw there.
Yes.
Great catch
what
by
a
Reed
great
Burrow.
Catch. Yes, Reed Burrow catches the ball at the 6-yard line. So with 1:07 left and 3 timeouts, we're sitting on the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. True Love in the pistol. He looks over to the right. He's got Reed. He throws over the head of Lefevers again. Reed Giles kind of was in motion to the right. I thought he might be throwing it there.
57 seconds.
So he overthrew it. So we're going to have 2nd and goal from the 5. 57 seconds, as Chad just told you. So, and we've still got 3 timeouts. So we've got a lifetime left here from the 5.
Back to that throw from Ty to Reed. That's a great job there by layering it over the linebackers and right before the safety there, hitting them on a little cross route. Great catch in traffic by Reed. Just a well executed play all in all.
All right, so Lake Evans a single back. Ty True Love. He moves his Chargers over to the right. Reed Giles split out the widest. He takes it from under
movement.
center.
Early
we got
movement.
some movement. Yes. Yep. No, we got a timeout.
Really?
Timeout.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
Yes.
Saved us.
All right. So with 56 seconds left, we have a timeout. We're going to keep it. Are we going to take a break, we're going to keep it here because we've only got 56 seconds left before the half. It's 29-0. We're in a perfect position here with 2nd and goal, 2 timeouts left for a final score before the half.
And get the ball back second half.
Bailey, what's your call here?
You know, I mean, I feel like Ty's been dicing them up with the passes. I would not hate another little throw here. Something, you know, trying to find a way to get Reed the ball is never a bad play,
right.
Honestly. I mean,
you know,
anytime you can get 15 the ball, it's going to be a pretty good play.
Right.
You're at least giving your guys a really good chance with that.
And if he's coming out of the backfield, it's going to be man coverage. That defender should be to his back. You throw it to the corner of that end zone.
All right, so we've got 2nd and goal on the 5, 56 seconds left. True Love under center. He's got a single back in Lake Evans. He puts Favors in motion. He rolls to the right. He's looking.
You got 11.
He's going to throw the ball away as he goes out of
there.
bounds. So we're going to have a 3rd down and goal. That was a great play, wasn't it, Bailey?
Yes, it is. I mean, that's a great job. That's how you can notice that Ty is he's a senior. He's a veteran quarterback. You know, because last thing you want to do is put that ball in harm's way. You got points on the board. We're inside the 5 here, so 3's on the board pretty much already. So last thing you want to do as a quarterback is put that thing in harm's way.
And he would have suffered a loss if he'd have went out of bounds.
Yeah, no doubt.
So, all right, so we're 3rd and goal here from the 5. Ty under center takes the ball. He's going to hand off to Lake Evans, and Lake drives down to about the 4.
Timeout.
And we're going to take a 2nd timeout.
I'm sure we'll
see what Coach wants to do here.
Timeout. 42 seconds left in the half. We've got a 29-0 lead with an excellent chance for some more points here. 4th and goal on the 4-yard line.
Right here, it all depends on how much you want to gamble. You've got to, like I said, sure 3. Again, I'm all about get the points when you can get them.
Oh, no doubt. What you love to see, too, is from Coach Gillespie. I mean, we're up 29-0 here, and he's coaching these guys like we're down 29-0. Mm-hmm. I mean, shows you the culture he's trying to get here. And, I mean, he's an intense guy. I've had the pleasure to meet him. He's a pleasure to be around for sure.
He is pacing the sidelines now, animated, talking up to his coaches in the booth here. I'm not sure what that was about, but he desperately wants a score here. So the Fannin County Rebels, they're coming back out on defense, and we're going to kick the field goal. With 4th and 5 from the 4, 42 seconds left. Avila is on to kick the field goal. That's Brian Avila. Kick is up, and boom.
Sure thing.
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, great job getting 3 there. I'm sure you could tell as how Coach Gillespie was reacting. He really wanted to try to get 6 there before the half. And, again, that's just him. He has a standard. He has a standard for these guys, standard for the team. They have that for themselves. I mean, I'm sure if you went and asked Ty and all those guys, they'd be disappointed as well with not coming away with 6 points there.
Right. And again, that's an opportunity with the lead that we have that you try different things in this area and you find out what works and what doesn't.
No doubt.
Well, you got to think, too, some of these guys have something to prove. After this was the game when Ty was out last year.
Right.
So you got to think some of them, trying to make a point.
That's our chief engineer, Scott Mazzarki, with the great analysis there because Ty was out for this game.
That was his game. He was out.
He was out.
Yeah,
so
last year.
We ran the Wildcat all night long.
And we suffered too. Scott has 2 young sons in the band this year. One of them a senior that we celebrated on senior night. You look good out there.
Oh, well, thanks.
All right, so we kick off. Going to be caught at about the 10-yard line. They're going to bring it out to the 15. He's going to split out
and
go wide to the left.
Lanes.
Yep, and we're going to run him out. Oh, and we got a horse collar. Yeah, horse collar tackle.
Was that Lefevre's?
At about the 29, so we're going to add 15. So he had a 19-yard return. We're going to add 15 on from the 29. So we're going to go down to about the 46, the Wildcats the Rebels' 46-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10.
And although that may look intentional, sometimes that's just, as a defender, you're reaching for whatever you can grab, and that just happened to be the spot.
Absolutely. But he's going to take it down to the 44-yard line. So we're going to have a 1st and 10 from the Wildcat 44.
Fannin has one timeout left.
Yes. All right. So O'Neal takes the snap at about the 42. He's looking downfield. He's throwing deep. He's got a receiver. And he catches it at about the 25. Yep, we got a flag at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be a hold.
Yeah, we got a hold, no doubt.
Looked kind of like a push-off there from the receiver.
Yeah.
I think before that.
Yeah, we held him at the line.
Who was our defender there?
Yeah, that penalty is going to be declined.
Coulter.
Yeah, he grabbed him right there at the line, held him up. He still made the catch.
Yeah, and again, that's really the last thing you want as a defense, especially this time and situation. You know, situational football, you talk on all the time. You got to understand they're going to try to hit a big one. 23
seconds left in the half. O'Neal takes the ball. He's looking downfield. He throws over to the right, and it's going to be incomplete. He went out of bounds.
What's the flag for?
He went out of bounds, came back in, and was the first to touch the ball.
Gotcha.
So we got illegal touching right there at about the 13-yard line. If you go out of bounds, you cannot be the first one to touch it when you come back in.
Right.
You have to completely establish. So there we go, ineligible. So we're going to bring it back, mark off 5. Yep. So that's going to be a first down, still first down for them. By the way, that was about a 36-yard gain on that last pass play.
Well, while we've got a second, we'll talk about real quick Halftime Heroes coming up, brought to you by Stockton and Stockton Attorneys at Law. We've got Coach Rance Gillespie on Halftime Heroes tonight.
Okay.
So tune in for that. When that's over, we'll get you the band.
All right. And Scott, 2 members of your family are in the band, and they are doing an outstanding job this year.
They're doing a pretty good job so far this season.
Director Leff.
Yeah, Matt Leff.
He's a great band director, but he's a good interview too. We interviewed him last year.
He is.
We're having some communication here from the press box down to the field, it looks like, or from amongst the officials, excuse me.
We're kind of in our nickel defense right here to try to prevent.
Yeah. So I think we're talking a little bit about penalty administration here.
Yeah.
Our deep judge just came up and met with the line judge on this side. So the field judge and the line judge are talking with the referee at about the 25. Got a little discussion here. A lot of times people will look and they'll go, what in the world could they be talking about? But there are a lot of rules where there are exceptions to the rule.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, so referee is still thinking here. So let's see what we've got here. All right. So illegal participation. Oh, wow. So we're going to have a huge backup, a 15-yard penalty for illegal participation. Okay. So that is a different ruling than what we have in college football. And I apologize. High school rules that as illegal participation rather than an ineligible receiver. All right, so O'Neal's got the ball. He drops back. He's throwing deep. He's got a man, and we almost intercept. Lake Evans almost had the interception.
45. Who was 45's Williams, correct? Mac Williams? Is that who we?
Yes.
Yep, Mac. Yep.
He was able to get some pressure in there on the end. We're only rushed 3 this time. It's the first time the whole game that we only had 3 down linemen, kind of our nickel package, which gives us some extra coverage to prevent the big pass.
No doubt, no doubt. Just playing that like we were talking about, situational football, understanding. All right, there's 10 seconds left.
By the way, we had another 5-yard penalty on them, so it backed them up another 5. So it's going to be first down and 10, 25 yards. First and 25. O'Neal stands at his 45, waiting on the snap. He takes the snap. He's looking. Clock is down to about 5. They catch the ball. They down and out of bounds or in bounds. That clock is going to run out.
That's the half.
Clock is going to run out. So that's going to be the half.
And
hold on. We're going to pay. We may have 1 second.
Yeah. And going back, that's more like a dime defense as many safeties and corners we had back there.
Yeah,
but the reason for that is we want to prevent them from getting in the end zone. We'll give that middle of the field crossing routes or just a little bit deeper than the flats and try to keep them in front of us, keep them from scoring.
All right, Coach Stewart, Coach Gillespie screaming at the officials. They thought the half was over, but there's going to be 1 second left on the clock. It was close, so I'm not going to argue with him. The official who stopped the clock for it out of bounds looked at the clock, so he must have seen 1 second left. So
I'm trying to kick one here before the half. It looks like
our coaches are out on the field, still pleading their case at the numbers. They need to back up.
And if you're Fannin here, you try to get anything to get,
no doubt.
just to get something to go into halftime.
Well, they're
going to
positive. Yeah, they're going to kick the field goal.
Right.
So.
Props to them. I think they had, what was it, like around 30 seconds, and they were able to get it in scoring position.
Yeah.
So good job by them,
So we're going to have he kicks it from the 30. It's going to be up, and it's going to be hits the goal post.
No good.
Hits the goal
no
post.
Good.
It comes back.
So defense has a shutout in the first half.
Wow. So Coach Stewart, who was, I'm sure, looking to hold on to that shutout, Chad. So the Wildcats, their defense holds them on 4th down. So it's going to be halftime. We're going to be 32-0, Rabun County over Fannin County. And so when we come back, we're going to have the halftime show.
Halftime Heroes is about
to
start, and then we'll show the band when that's over in about 10 minutes.
Okay, guys. 32-0, Rabun.
All right.
And welcome back to another episode of Halftime Heroes right here on Wildcat Sports Live. Don't forget, brought to you by this guy right here at Stockton and Stockton Attorneys at Law. This guy looks like a big deal, Alan.
Yeah, pretty big deal. But first, how about our hidden mics? This is inconspicuous.
I think maybe in post we can at least take out the blue lights that are showing.
Anyway, got head coach Rance Gillespie with us. We've actually interviewed Rance before I think when we did radio.
I think that's right, yeah.
But this is the first time interviewing him as the head coach of Rabun County. Welcome home.
Yep. Well, I appreciate that. I'm really excited to be home, and I've had a passion for what I do for a long time, and certainly an attachment to every community that I've been in. But when you come home and you get to do this in your hometown, it's certainly a little bit different, and the emotions are a little bit different. And so when I say that I wake up with a great deal of enthusiasm every morning, and I'm passionate about what I do, it's on a different level when you do it at home.
Well, and I think we need to set a proper context too. You're not here because you grew up here. You didn't get the job because of preferential treatment. You've had some pretty prominent stops in your past. Won 2 state championships in 3A down at Peach County. Played for another that y'all didn't win. And I've always said the best team you had didn't make it to the state championship game. One of the more impressive things is 2 of the times that you have left teams to take other jobs, your defensive coordinators took over for you and won the state championship with your team, your program, the very next year after you left. And the second place other than Peach County, you left Peach County and they won that state championship, but when you went to Valdosta, and again, I want to give this context. Valdosta came to you twice.
Right.
When you were at Peach County, they came and solicited you, and then when you finally took the job, they solicited you. Valdosta is the winningest football program in the world.
That's right.
In the world. They get who they want, and they wanted this guy, and we've got him now.
Yep. Well said.
Valdosta, when you put that in that context, Rance didn't get the job because he's a homeboy. He got the job because if somebody Valdosta wants and goes after, I think he's good enough for us too.
Probably fair.
Yeah. While we had the winningest program in Rabun County history.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Coach, was it ever? I don't want to say part of the plan, but is it something you ever really thought was on the table, given just kind of how your career went and You know, you were in college a couple times. And
I don't know. I don't know that that you set out to coach at Peach County, that you just set out to coach at Georgia Southern, that you set out to coach at Valdosta. Just when those opportunities become available, you feel really, really blessed. Absolutely. And certainly, I've been blessed. Throughout my career. I started my career in Thomasville, Georgia for a guy named George Bobo, and what a blessing that was to be exposed to that level of football, and then went to work for a guy named Charles Winslet, and both Hall of Fame football coaches, and then Rodney Walker. And all three of those guys kind of influenced me and molded me into the coach that I became, and then I'm just blessed to be around a lot of good people in this business. And at Peach County, well, like Alan said, we won a bunch of football games, but I know that first year coaching, Coach Bobo told me you can't win any football games without any football players, and we had some. And and then I think one of my biggest accomplishments was what we were able to accomplish at Valdosta, because when we took that over, it was not a healthy program. And to be able to leave it, like Alan said, and in the hands of a guy that I think the world of, that did a fantastic job for me, and he went on and won the state championship the next year. That was a huge accomplishment.
Well, and Alan's always been my insight into that brand of football, but I imagine the community involvement and the pressures attached with that, coupled with, you've told me there's most times Valdosta is actually lobbying to play up in classification. So being competitive there is.
I always said when I would go to Rence's Peach County games, you would be in the concession stand, and the people around you, we need to pass it more, or we need to run the ball more. When you're in the line at concession stand in Valdosta, and I'm talking about women, not armchair quarterback guys. They're like, that 4 technique shading us to the outside. It's just detail. It's a whole different world down there.
It's very unique, and I know that there's a lot of horror stories about Valdosta, about the pressure to win and those things. My experience there was fantastic. I enjoyed my time there, and like I said, I'm really proud of the accomplishments that we made. But it is a community that is absorbed with football. They absolutely love their football, and there's 2 teams there now, but there's nothing like Valdosta Wildcats in Valdosta, Georgia.
You've pretty much covered all size of schools. From the biggest to the big. Almost every classification, hadn't you?
Yeah, so, having been at Valdosta, we were a small 6A school at the time, but we were in the largest classification. We shouldn't have been, and like you said, we were playing up, and that was the expectation from that community. So I've been there. Peach County was AAA, Hart County was AAA, and then all the way to Brookstone, which was in GIAA, and we had about 45 kids on the team. So I've been at all different levels.
Coming back home, you recognize some names of the players and stuff, the last names and so forth.
Yeah, and it's really funny because there's a couple of them that are on the team now, and some of those kids will do some things, and I think, good gosh, he's just like his dad, or he may look like his mama, but golly, what comes out of his mouth and the way he acts is just like his daddy. So it's that's been a lot of fun.
It is a little different than being able to say, look, I know your grandma because I grew up with her, and I'll go tell on you.
That's right. And I do have some grandbabies on the team that I'm a lot closer to their granddaddy than their daddy, which is a little alarming. But
Coach, talk about the team this year, and we know it's early on, but what have you kind of identified as some characteristics of this particular group that you have?
Yeah, so we've got core values like anybody else does, and I think our number one core value is to be a representation of our community. And what I mean by that is, when we step off the bus at Commerce or Elbert or Athens or wherever it is that we are, a lot of the people in that stadium, it's going to be their only opportunity to see a reflection of Rabun County. And so we want to step off in a class manner, the way we look, our body language, the way we act, and all those things. And certainly we want to play with great sportsmanship, but it also has something to do with the physicality that we play with, the intensity that we play with, the hustle that we play with. And those things happen regardless of what the scoreboard is, regardless of the level of talent. And so those are the things that we want our program to be about. We want to represent our community. We want to represent our school and be a good reflection of what our community is about. Tough collar, blue collar people.
Like that.
What's the numbers of players? You were saying, I think y'all got 40 or so?
Yeah, it's upper 40s, low 50s is where we're at. And certainly we want to grow that. And, hopefully as the years go on, we'll be able to increase the numbers as far as participation are concerned.
That's about what we had when we were playing, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I think I think there's been some runs where you've gone up into the 70s and low 70s, but that's our goal, and we'd love for everybody in the high school to want to play football.
Absolutely. Outside of I guess I won't ask that question until next time.
We're getting the signal.
Yeah, so. Absolutely. Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun. So, well, Coach, thanks so much for coming on and talking to us. That's going to do it for yet another episode of Halftime Heroes right here on Wildcat Sports Live. As always, brought to you by Stockton and Stockton Attorneys at Law, 706-782-6100? 6100. Yeah. See you guys.
How about another hand for the Fannin County Band? And now taking the field for your halftime entertainment are your Rabun County High School Marching Wildcats. Tonight, the Marching Wildcats will be performing a preview of their 2025 competitive show, A New World. Tonight, the band will play the opening movement, A New Hope, featuring trumpet soloist Charlie Leff and Natalie Jones. And also their ballad for this year, A New Dream, featuring mellophone soloist Ricky Gosnell. The band is being led onto the field by head drum major Lily Padgett and assistant drum major Ricky Gosnell. Captains are Emmett Watts, Cat Wheeler, Brady Mazarkey, Aubrey Richards, and Abby Streetman. Drum majors, is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and enjoy your marching band.
Ladies and gentlemen, your marching Wildcats.
Hey, this is Joey Thompson, pastor at Clayton Baptist Church in downtown Clayton. We worship Jesus every Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. We would love for you to come and visit us there, or check us out at ClaytonBaptistChurch.com or on Facebook. And go Cats!
Whether it's at home, at school, or under the Friday night lights, HEMC is proud to power the Wildcats. The staff and employees are dedicated to providing the service you need for a bright future. HEMC and the Wildcats, a winning combination.
Hi, this is Pam Wright with Oconee Federal Savings and Loan. Our team of local bankers can help you tackle your banking needs with home loans or checking accounts for you and your family or your business. So come see us at Oconee Federal. We're friends you can bank on. And go Cats!
My Georgia Credit Union is a full-service credit union, proudly supporting Rabun County with all their financial needs since 2011. And we'll continue to do so at our new location in the old Little Caesars building. So come check us out. Go Cats!
At Duval Automotive and the Car Wash, we're not just your local auto experts. We're your neighbors, your friends. And many of us are proud graduates of Rabun County High School. Our commitment to quality service is matched only by our dedication to our community. Go Cats!
Mountain Lakes Medical Center has a state-of-the-art physical rehab treatment facility that can tackle any of your physical therapy needs. Call today 706-782-0478 to talk to a specialist or set up an appointment. Mountain Lakes Medical Center, your hometown hospital committed to excellence.
Looking for reliable land services you can trust? EM Dirtworks, founded and operated by Rabun County native and RCHS graduate Ethan Mazzarki and his wife Josie, specialize in grading, hauling, demolition, land clearing, and certified septic. Fully insured, they're committed to delivering quality work with hometown pride. Go Cats!
W I L
D
C A T S.
We're here for all your tailgating needs.
Enjoy a tray and gallon. Come in and eat with us tomorrow for breakfast.
Hi, folks. Come see us at Coach's Sports Bar and Grill with 10 TVs, and every seat is on the 50-yard line. We have great food and cold drinks. Don't sit on the sidelines. Get in the game at Coach's. And, of course,
Go Cats!
Hey, Wildcat Nation, Clayton First United Methodist Church invites you to worship this Sunday, 9 o'clock for our contemporary service on Ministry Mountain Drive, or right here in downtown Clayton at our sanctuary at 11 a.m. for traditional. God bless and go Cats.
Hey, this is Joey Thompson, pastor at Clayton Baptist Church in downtown Clayton. We worship Jesus every Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. We would love for you to come and visit us there, or check us out at ClaytonBaptistChurch.com or on Facebook, and go Cats.
Whether it's at home, at school, or under the Friday night lights, HEMC is proud to power the Wildcats. The staff and employees are dedicated to providing the service you need for a bright future. HEMC and the Wildcats, a winning combination.
Hi, this is Pam Wright with Oconee Federal Savings and Loan. Our team of local bankers can help you tackle your banking needs with home loans or checking accounts for you and your family or your business. So come see us at Oconee Federal. We're friends you can bank on. And go Cats!
My Georgia Credit Union is a full-service credit union, proudly supporting Rabun County with all their financial needs since 2011, and we'll continue to do so at our new location in the old Little Caesars building. So come check us out. Go Cats!
At Duval Automotive and the Car Wash, we're not just your local auto experts. We're your neighbors, your friends, and many of us are proud graduates of Rabun County High School. Our commitment to quality service is matched only by our dedication to our community. Go Cats!
Mountain Lakes Medical Center has a state-of-the-art physical rehab treatment facility that can tackle any of your physical therapy needs. Call today, 706-782-0478 to talk to a specialist or set up an appointment. Mountain Lakes Medical Center, your hometown hospital committed to excellence.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back from halftime to the beginning of the third quarter. The Rabun County Wildcats 32, Fannin County Rebels 0. We had quite a half there, guys. I'm joined in the booth tonight, our chief crack engineer, Scott Mazzarki, and Chad Johnson, Bailey Fisher with me tonight. This is Chris Conley.
Don't forget our camera lady.
And our camera lady, the freshman, Hayden Griggs. So we're ready to kick off here for the second half. We'll cover a few odds and ends here as we get going. But guys, we had a great first half. We ended up with 4 touchdowns, a 2-point conversion, and a safety.
Right. I think we can again attribute it to our linemen. I don't think Ty wasn't sacked for a loss or tackled for a loss on anything. Yeah. So. Line doing a great, awesome job tonight, and picking up where we left off last week.
All right, so we're fixing to get the clock is running down from our halftime performances by the bands, and now we're fixing to start the third quarter. So we're going to receive. We deferred in the first half, so we're receiving the ball. Reed Giles, Lake Evans, deep for the Wildcats. Fannin County kicks off. It's going to be a high kick. Reed takes it at the 10, goes straight up the middle, and he's going to take it for about a 15-yard gain. We're going to be out to about the 30, 32-yard line, so we're going to have 1st and 10.
Carson Brown for Fannin County on the tackle there. And just to say this, if Carson Brown wouldn't have been there, I think we might have had Reed going the distance.
It looked like it. So thank you for all of you viewers who are tuning in on Wildcat Live. We're looking at your comments here, and we'll comment on a few of those. But, yes, Bailey Fisher is with us tonight for those who are asking. All right, so here we go. Ty Truelove, our quarterback all the way. He's under center. We're going to an unbalanced line. We've got 3 wide outs. Ty, hands off. Was that Lake or was that Reed there? I couldn't tell.
I think that was Lake there.
Lake.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tried to go a little counter action there. Got some penetration from that right side.
Yeah, Scotty Waldrop for Fannin County. He got in there quick and was able to tackle a carrier.
All right, Lefevers checks in. Dane Tyler goes back out. Remember, Dane got injured in the first half, had an ankle turn, and so he limps off again. So he may be questionable. Ty in the pistol formation. He walks up. He barks out to his lineman. 2 split to the left, 1 to the right. He looks over to the right. He throws over. Zip. Oh, he zips one over to the right. He had a receiver there, but he threw wide right. And I believe that was that Lefevers over there? I believe it was. Yes, it was. So we're going to have a 3rd down and about 11 here.
Yeah, it really wasn't in this position none in the first half, and that's where a lot of the success came from. We talked about 3rd manageables. This isn't a place I really like to live in. Defensive playbook, they got pretty much anything here, and it's going to kind of have Ty on his heels, second-guessing stuff.
3rd and 11. Ty takes the ball. He's dropped back. He looks to the right. He's going to throw.
He's got him. He's got him.
Man.
What a catch by Reed Giles.
Reed
Giles with a one-handed catch, guys.
Unreal.
This kid is an athlete.
A 41-yard reception. Did he kind of do a pirouette there when he kept that thing?
And it looked like a cradle catch.
I mean, that was, I played with some really good receivers, and that was probably one of the better catches I've ever been fortunate to witness. That was a great play there by Reed.
Absolutely.
And how does that make you feel as a quarterback? You know you have that kind of weapon.
Man, no doubt. All the confidence in the world in that kid. You can tell Ty had it there.
Yep. So 1st down and 10 on the 35 of the Rebels. We got a little screen pass over here.
Yep, little screen.
Yep. To Lake Evans.
Running through tackles again.
Yep.
Great play
That's
there.
1st down.
Yep. 11-yard gain by Lake Evans on the screen pass. 1st and 10.
And again, just more weapons.
Yep.
You key in on Reed because of that great pass and catch the previous play, and you got Lake Evans to go too.
Yeah, and give all the props there to Ty too. He's doing a great job. As a quarterback, your job is to be the point guard out there, just distributing, and he's done a great job of that all night. I mean, I feel like we've called 4 or 5 different guys catching the ball.
They got penetration real quick on that. Number 42 for Fannin County. That's Casey Bailey with Fannin County in on the tackle.
So we're going to find ourselves backed up a couple of yards. So looks like we're going to be at about 2nd down and 12. 2nd down, 12. Dane Tyler, he was back out. Now he's limping off the field there. So he's toughing it out here with that ankle, still giving him some problems. So Ty looks like he's going to be in the pistol formation. He's got Lake Evans in the backfield with him. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He takes a snap from the 30, takes it. Oh, and a Coulter Cannon with the catch.
That was
Reed Burrow.
Burrow. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Reed Burrow. We had a little extracurricular there after the flag came in late.
Yep. Came in from the referee.
Looks like it might be on us.
Yep, unsportsmanlike on us. I wonder what that was. Coach Gillespie's got his hands out like, what was that?
And you hate to see that because that was a great play there by Ty. He actually had a free blitzer come through there, and I mean that's tough to do as a quarterback. You're staring down the gun. You got somebody barreling in on you, and he delivered a strike there.
Did they give us the actual call?
It was an unsportsmanlike conduct, but it was a dead ball.
And again, we've had 2 personal fouls and unsportsmanlike.
Yep.
And although we've got a good, significant lead, these are things you hate to see.
Exactly. Like you talked about, those aren't going to affect this game, but late in the season, you're going to have some tighter games when you're trying to win a region championship. You're making a run in the playoffs, and that's the type of things that can affect the game that you don't want to see. And I know Coach will get that coached up over this next week.
Absolutely.
All right, so we've got 3rd and 17, 8:55 left on the clock in the third quarter. Ty in the pistol, got Lake Evans to his left, 3 receivers to the right. Reed Giles split to the left. He looks over to the left, looks right, throws down the middle, and wow, it was knocked down by number 22 for them. That was Ryan Preston, or Conrad Head. Looks like he knocked the ball down. So we got an incompletion. So we got 4th down from the 30. 4th and about 17. So it looks like they're going to go for it. What do you think?
Yeah, you're kind of in a little bit of a gray area here. Kicker might not quite have the leg, but obviously you're too close to punt it. So you might as well just, roll the dice, try to go for it here. Worst case scenario, they're getting the ball in the 30 and having to drive 70 yards to go get a score.
Well, our last time in this position, we're going to have a timeout. Coach Gillespie calls a timeout, and he is not happy.
He's fired
Looks
up.
like we got a man problem.
Don't think we had the right personnel on the
we
field
did not have
he wanted to run.
No, we didn't have the right personnel in, and he is not happy. So he brings the team over to the sideline.
And, as a former player, I love to see the fire, the intensity that Coach has. I mean, it's 32-0, but yeah, the outcome of this game is probably already determined. But like we've talked on, this is something that he's thinking forward to the region championship. He's thinking forward to making a run in the playoffs. That's why you see the fire that he has, and I mean, it's just awesome to see out of a coach that cares this much. I mean, he's a former Wildcat himself, and you can tell by the way he's coaching it up out here.
Absolutely.
Well, it's contagious.
No doubt, no doubt.
When the coach shows enthusiasm and fire, it's contagious to the players as well.
Yep, team's going to take the identity of the head coach, what they always say. So.
All right, so it's going to be 4th down, 17 from the 30. Ty in the shotgun, takes it, snap, drops back. He's looking over the middle. He's got a receiver, but it's going to be short.
Yep, great play.
Yep, nice completion, Reed Burrow.
And that's better than a punt.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Something you build off of. That's probably a play they might have wanted to get called in this game, might not have had a chance. That's a good time there.
Yeah.
There might be times later in the season where we might have to have a 4th and 15 that we got to get, and I mean, came close there.
Reed Burrow with a fine catch, and Ty really zipped that ball in there.
Yeah.
But here's where, as a defense coordinator, I'm telling my defense, go get it.
Yep, no doubt.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach Stewart is intense,
Yes.
so we may see that right here, and he's looking for a shutout tonight, I can tell you that.
No doubt.
1st and 10 from the 22. Quarterback O'Neal, he swings.
Played
oh,
perfectly.
Yes.
There's the adjustment.
Played perfectly. That in the first half, they got several yards on that same play, but this time Coulter played that perfectly, so they made the halftime adjustment on that.
Bryson Cole had the reception. It was, a little swing pass out to the right, and they ate him up.
Yeah, and that's the difference between good teams and great teams. Those teams that can make those halftime adjustments and be able to absorb what the coaches are saying and apply that. I mean, that can help us a lot going on. Like I said, when we want to make a run late in the playoffs and stuff. 2nd
and 10, O'Neal hands off for a pickup of about 4. That was that running back Bryson Cole again. So we're going to have a 3rd down and about 5. So he actually picked up 5 on that. So 3rd down and 5. Money down. Money down.
Love to see a defense get a little 3 and out here to set the tone, get them back going.
O'Neal takes the ball. He drops back. Looks like he's trying to set up. We had him, and oh, what a play!
Great tackle.
Yes, right there.
Was that Lake made the tackle while he was being held?
Yeah,
great play.
Yep. So that knocks them back to the 19. So it's going to be 3rd down and 8. 4th down and 8. 3rd down and 8. I'm sorry.
Lake
down.
Lake is just a tough kid.
He is a tough kid.
Yeah, they declined there, so it does come to a 4th down there.
Well, that's what I thought they were going to do. It took them a while to finally decide. So we're going to have 4th down and 8, a kicking situation for the Rebels. Kicker's going to be standing on about the 5-yard line. Reed Giles, single receiver, standing at midfield waiting on it. It looks like we've got all 10 on the line.
Looks like we might be trying to come after it here.
Yeah. We dropped one back. Oh, and we almost
close.
get it. And he kicks it out of bounds. It's going to be, it goes out of bounds at about, I would say about the 45. The official is still walking, trying to make his decision. But we had a penalty. We had a procedure call on the play. So let's see what they're going to do.
Well, let's do some shout-outs on the chat while we're waiting.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah.
All
Got
right.
a lot of folks commenting tonight.
Yeah. Looks like Walker Holly, the Texas Ranger, commenting about the great first half. Alice Allison, great name there. She was asking the score. It's now 32-0. Matt Ville, he's one of our constant, one of our faithful posters here. Thanks, Matt. Good job, defense. And DGD was asking about Bailey Fisher. And, yes, that was the level of professionalism that Bailey's bringing. I like that. All right. So it is great to have Bailey in the booth with us. Chad Johnson, Bailey Fisher, Chris Conley, and you've been listening to Scott Nazarki, our chief engineer. So it's tie, 1st and 10 from the 40. He sends Reed Giles in motion to the left. He swings it out to Reed. Reed takes it, and he's going to go knocked out of bounds at about the 28. First down 10, at the 27. First down and 10.
Reed might could have made a little extra if he'd cut that back inside, but I think he wanted to hit.
So Reed comes off, 1st and 10 on about the 28. So we're moving the ball after a great defensive stand. Coach Stewart's troops, man, got the ball back for us, and now Ty is moving the ball. We got Lake Evans as a single back. We got 2 shifting over, including Dane Tyler. 2 split wide right. Dane in motion to the left. Ty takes the snap. He's going to hand off to Lake Evans, and Lake is grabbed in the backfield and going to barely make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, 42 came clean. I don't think he even got touched and made the tackle on that one.
He's made a couple great plays here to start the second half. 42 has. We've said we've called his number out a couple times.
And he is playing that middle. Is he's playing on the line? Yeah, he's playing on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
so
Casey Bailey for Fannin County. He's a sophomore.
Yeah, looks like he's playing that guard position on defense. He may be head up on Zach Gordon. Now he moves over. I don't know what he's doing there, but Ty, he's setting his chargers. He's got Lake Evans to the left in the backfield with him. He's pointing to the line. He takes the snap. He drops back, looks to the right, throws up the middle. And it looks like he had Hayden Cannon.
That's a great job by Ty there.
Yes.
Pre-snap wise, what people might not understand, he's got a lot on his plate. He's calling the mics. He's got to make sure all his guys are set for these shifts, these motions. That's what makes this offense what it is, and he's handling it very well. And in that play in particular, he started out looking to the right, flipped his hips, got that ball back to the middle of the field. That was a great play there.
3rd and 1 for the Wildcats at the 20-yard line. Everybody up tight, 1 single back, Lake Evans. Lake off to the left. He's going to have the first down, and he squeezes through on a sweep to the left, and it's going to be a first down on the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Lake got that pretty much on his own. Number 42 for Fannin County, which is
we keep calling calling his name.
Casey Bailey. He was through there quick again. He just couldn't tackle Lake as he came by.
I'd love to know what his yards after contact would be tonight.
Unreal.
I mean, the amount of broken tackles he's had, and he's done a great job tonight.
Okay, so 5:35 or left in the quarter. Wildcats on the drive, 1st and 10 from the 15. A lot of motion there, a lot of shifting. Ty sets his troops. Everybody set. He hands off to Lake Evans. Lake off to the left.
Look at that. Oh, he
off tackle.
The defender met him at the 10. Lake just barreled him over 3 more yards.
So we're going to have 2nd down and 2. Oh, man, he's a power. 2nd and 2. We're going to be on the 7-yard line. We got to get to the 5 for the first down. Once again, we held them, and now we have driven the ball down. We had a couple of big plays there to get us down here on 3rd down and 4th down.
Got Reed Giles just checked back in.
Yep. So Ty, he's in the pistol. Got Lake to the right. Reed Giles in motion. He hands it to Reed Giles around in motion, and he's going to drive down. First down, down to about the 4.
Another completion.
Yep, another completion.
Yeah.
Little stat pattern there like we talked about earlier. Yep.
You know, that is a great thought that, that would be an incomplete pass, but it's also one of those where the timing has to be pretty good, don't it?
Yes, no doubt. I mean, that's something you've got to practice. You're practicing every week. It's not something you're just practicing in the off season in camp. You're doing it every week. I'm sure they got some type of quarterback exchange with all those receivers, all those running backs for sure.
All right, Ty under center on the 4-yard line. Man in motion. Ty, he's going to hand off, and it looks like Reed is going to take it up the middle for maybe a yard. No, I think he's going to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Isaac Watkins for Fannin County. Met Reed right there and made the tackle.
You know, I'm going to apologize. That was Lake. I'm sorry.
Was it Lake?
Yeah, that was Lake. All right, so Ty back under center. He's got his Chargers set at the 3-yard line. 2nd down and goal. 2 in the backfield. An I formation. All right. So he hands off. He drives. That was Lake Evans again. And he's going to get down to the 1.
I think we got a bad spot. It looked like he made it right before the goal line, and then I saw the referee back up.
Well, they're giving him the 1. I mean,
I saw him a little closer.
Come on, Chad.
It's a game of inches.
It's a game of inches. I agree. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. So Bailey, 3rd and 1. You got a bruising running back in there, Lake Evans. Do we run the bush push here?
Why not?
You think we've practiced that?
They might have. Let's see what we got here.
Well, actually,
looks like they're same formation,
Yeah.
so it might be just keep it rolling, give that thing.
Ty under center. We're in the I backfield.
Oh, a little play
Keeper.
action.
Yeah, play action.
He's got him.
He's got him in the back of the end zone.
Touchdown. Come on.
No, out of bounds. Out of bounds. 4th down. Wow.
Looks like we're going to go for 3.
And that was that Hayden Cannon was the receiver. And he came down, but he had I guess a foot out of bounds.
Must have.
Far corner over there.
Very close.
Yep. So we're gonna kick a field goal.
That was a tough throw there. He had that guy underneath it. Honestly, I love the placement that he put on it.
He did.
Only his guy could get that.
Yep.
And that's big thing. Anytime we're in that red zone, like we talked about earlier, there's points on the board. Last thing we want to do is turn it over.
All right. So Brian Avila is going to be back to kick the field goal. The ball was spotted at the wrong spot, so they re-spot it. We reset up. Ty will be holding. Brian Avila will be kicking. This is kind of automatic, guys. I hope I'm not jinxing him, but he'll boom this one. And he does for 3. So the Wildcats drive down. Unfortunately, can't get the touchdown, but we take the field goal 35-0 with 2:31 left in the quarter. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back.
Looking for reliable land services you can trust? EM Dirtworks, founded and operated by Rabun County native and RCHS graduate Ethan Mazzarki and his wife Josie, specialize in grading, hauling, demolition, land clearing, and certified septic. Fully insured, they're committed to delivering quality work with hometown pride. Go Cats!
D.
C-A-T.
We're here for all your tailgating needs.
Enjoy a tray and gallon. Come in and eat with us tomorrow for breakfast.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Frank Snyder Stadium. The Wildcats just kicked the field goal to take the 35-0 lead, and we are fixing to kick off. Oh, we've got some people checking in again. How about it? Alan Davis is watching from Honolulu. All right, he may get our long-distance award tonight. How about Coach Goss? His family's watching from Jacksonville, Florida. We're going to give him a shout-out. Coach Goss doing a great job as Christian Avila kicks off. They're going to take the ball at the 5-yard line and bring it out. They're going to try to get off. He stutter steps at the 15, and we rack him up at the 15.
Another great job by the kickoff coverage there.
So a 10-yard gain. He who hesitates is lost.
Yep. No doubt.
So that's what happened. He hesitated at the 15, and we took him down. So, man, we got a lot of listeners checking in now with us, so we appreciate y'all listening out there. But Coach Goss's family, that's great. Tracy O'Sullivan, a member of his family. So we're glad. Allison watching. So last year's score was 28-7. McKenna, thank you for that. All right, so O'Neal takes the ball and hands off. he sweeps out to the right side, and that's going to be that running back number 19, who we've called before, Jasper Mueller. So he's going to pick up 10 for a first down. First down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Oh, okay, and we got a player down. This may be a cramp. He gets up. He's struggling and all. Yeah, that's Booger Hopper. And so it looks like we're going to have to take if we're going to have an injury timeout, or we're going to take a timeout. We haven't had a signal yet. Clock is stopped. 2:13 left in the quarter. So we thought it was an injury timeout, but it looks like we've taken a timeout. I wish the official would give us an official signal here. He's just looking over, I think. So we must have taken a timeout. So we come back out. We had an injury on the play there. That was Ethan Hopper kind of came hobbling over to the sideline. So the Rebels bring their team back out under the direction of O'Neal. He's been quarterbacking, Nate O'Neal. He's been the quarterback all night long. He's got 3 split to the left, 1 to the right. He sends his back in motion. He takes the ball, and it's the quarterback keeper straight up the middle, and he's got a hole, and he's running to the 50. And we cut across. Frooster misses him.
32.
Oh, and he brings it down to the 20. He goes from the 25 to the 25.
That was Hayden Brown that finally brought him down.
So a 50-yard quarterback keeper by the quarterback, Nate O'Neal. He immediately took the ball and went straight up. Bailey, how does it feel to have a 50-yard gain for a quarterback?
I mean, it always feels pretty good. I wasn't, the fastest guy on the field all the time, so I didn't get too many of those, but we took them when we got them for sure.
O'Neal, he looks over, throws a little screen pass to number 5. Would you consider that a screen? The receiver just came coming back in.
Yeah, another one of those little screen plays.
Yep. Not your conventional-looking screen with all your linemen down there.
No, yeah, they've done
he kind of came back toward the ball.
Yeah, they've had some different little looks at the screen game.
So he picked up 5, 2nd and 5. O'Neal looks to the sideline. He's got a single back with him, 2 split to the right, 2 to the left. He crouches down, takes the snap. He throws the ball over. It's going to be incomplete. He threw a little quick pass over to the left, and it hit the ground before it got to the receiver.
Yeah, J.K. Frooster there really disrupted that play.
Yeah.
Him coming in, that quarterback wasn't able to step into that throw. Like I said earlier, never a great feeling when you're looking down the barrel and you got a guy just barreling down on you. Especially,
Okay.
J.K.'s a good-sized boy, so I wouldn't want him running at me while I'm about to throw one.
All right, so we're going to be 3rd down and about 5. O'Neal is barking out signals to the line. They're looking at him. He sets them finally. He takes the snap. He's back to pass. He looks to the right, looks to over the middle. He's got a man, and he overthrows him. He had a man open, but he overthrew him.
He was covered by Evan Page on that.
Yes. So he was a step ahead, had a chance to score on there. So it's going to be 4th down. So they're going to go for it here because they have nothing to lose. As Bailey pointed out earlier, they may have, they need points. Oh, wait, they are going to kick here.
Yeah, they
are.
the kicking unit
Yes.
out. Yep.
All right. So O'Neal's going to hold. It looked like he was going to set them up, but he's going to hold. So they're going to go for the 3 here. Looks like it's going to be about a 33-yard field goal. Kick.
Oh,
blocked. And we're going to recover. It looks like Ryan Yearwood recovered. Who blocked that?
Not sure who blocked
it. I couldn't tell.
Might have been Reed. He's coming out of that area there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Yearwood, he had an interception last week. He recovers a blocked kick this week. And so the Wildcats are going to be in incredible field position here. It's going to be 1st down on the 21. 1st down and 21 for the Wildcats. Or 1st and 10 for the Wildcats, excuse me.
Yeah, I feel like we've highlighted the special teams group for the Wildcats a couple times tonight. Different units.
Yep.
The coverage group's been great, kickoff coverage. And anytime you can get a blocked punt, blocked PAT, blocked field goal, you love to see that. Something you can build off of. Guys just playing good assignment football.
So they were driving. We stopped them. So we got, Ty is looking over the sideline. We're going to have to call a timeout. He was not happy with the personnel that he had in. And Lefevre looks like he was supposed to maybe be, and Coach Gillespie he's teaching a lesson here.
Yeah, it looked like we had 10 guys out there.
Yep.
Was missing a guy. You know, again, I know I've said it a couple of times, but the outcome of this game's decided, but this is things that when we go to make the run, we can't have things like this happen. So that's why you see, Ty being a veteran, being a leader of the team, stepping up, showing some emotion there. Coach Gillespie getting fired up again. They're going to coach the little things till this thing's over.
Right, and you got to consider this is probably the point of the game with the score what it is that they're trying to substitute in some younger players that may have missed the call. So
yeah, and they're going to coach those guys because they're the future of the program. They're going to coach them hard, just like they're coaching a 0-0 game to start it out.
All right, so Ty, he's going to be under center here. He's got two split to the left, one to the right, a single back in the backfield. Looks like Reed Giles. He's dropped. He hands off to Reed. Reed's going to drive and pick up about 5 yards. So we got a second. We're going to have a second down and 5. Reed takes it right up the middle.
Yep, great first down play again. Yeah. Just staying ahead of the chains like we've talked about. That's offense done a great job all night on doing that.
We have done a great job. That we've heard Bailey comment several times on. This is a quarterback. What a quarterback really likes to see,
no doubt,
is this type of yardage with this particular early down. So Ty looks like he's going to go back under center. Single back looks like Lake Evans. We got two split to the left, one to the right. He barks out his signals to his line. He takes the snap. He hands off to Lake. Lake goes off the right. He sweeps around in, and he's going to have a first down. And he
got
just
a flag down on their sideline.
Yep, got a flag. Yep, the linesman just threw we got a hold on us.
And, a lot of times that happens. When you try to seal that edge, it's just, the defender's trying to pull away. But as a lineman, you got to be disciplined enough to let go.
No doubt.
So we're going to still have a second down, but we're going to have to back them up 10 from about the 22. So we're going to back them up. We're going to be backed up 10. And it looks like we're going to be on about the 12. Or no, let's see. Yeah, about the 12. That's right. Or excuse me, the 18. My math skills are ailing here all of a sudden. So we're going to be on the 18. It's going to be first and about 12, 13, second and 13. Second 13, Ty. The clock runs out at the end of the third quarter. So as we end the third quarter, we're going to take a break. Rabun 35, Fannin nothing.
Hi, folks. Come see us at Coach's Sports Bar and Grill with 10 TVs, and every seat is on the 50-yard line. We have great food and cold drinks. Don't sit on the sidelines. Get in the game at Coach's. And, of course,
Go Cats!
Hey, Wildcat Nation, Clayton First United Methodist Church invites you to worship this Sunday, 9 o'clock for our contemporary service on Ministry Mountain Drive, or right here in downtown Clayton at our sanctuary at 11 a.m. for traditional. God bless and go Cats!
Hey, this is Joey Thompson, pastor at Clayton Baptist Church in downtown Clayton. We worship Jesus every Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. We would love for you to come and visit us there, or check us out at ClaytonBaptistChurch.com or on Facebook, and go Cats!
Hey, welcome back to Frank Snyder Stadium. We're beginning the fourth quarter, and we have the great pleasure of having the head honcho over here at Rabun County, Justin Spiller, the principal. One thing you don't want to do is get called to the principal's office, but it looks like Mr. Spiller would probably be a fair guy. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing tonight?
We're doing great. What a great night here at Frank Snyder Stadium. We'll be watching action, and I'll jump in there, but I want to talk about a few things if we could. How's the new year started?
I tell you what, it's been a great start to the school year. The energy we've had from our students and our teachers has just been incredible. And you can see that down there in the student section tonight. They have done an incredible job.
A blackout tonight.
A blackout, yes. For senior night, that's what the students decided on.
Okay, so we got a second down and 13, Mr. Spiller, and we're going to be, Ty's going to take the snap. He's going to hand off to Lake Evans, and Lake's going to gain a couple. So we're going to have a 3rd and 10. All right, so school year's got off to a good start. All right, tell us about the new building.
So new building is coming along. We've got steel on section B, and then A section, which is that front part everybody will see. It should have steel this week. We're on schedule for a July 13th occupancy, so we're excited.
For those who don't know, this is a new high school building.
New academic center. So
Academic
it's going to have
center.
all of our academic courses. It's going to have computer science, and it's going to house culinary arts.
Oh, this is going to be exciting to have new stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
New stuff. All right, let's go back to the action for just a second here. We're going to have a 3rd and 10. Ty, he's going to be under center. Got a split man to the right, one to the left, single backfield. Reed Giles takes the ball, and he's going to be driven back. Oh, my goodness. Looks like we had a breakdown in the line play there.
And that was not Ty. That is.
Is that not Ty?
That is Cooper Kowalski.
Kowalski is in. Okay. So we got some subs coming in. Cooper Kowalski. And by the way, his aunt, Nita, is watching from Kentucky. So Coulter Cannon, Cooper Kowalski, his aunt Nita is watching from Kentucky. So he's in. He's played a little bit last week. He's in now. So we got a 4th and 3. Looks like we're going to punt. We got a guy coming on late. But we're going to be punting the ball away here, and we'll continue our interview with Mr. Justin Spiller here. So Avila with the punt. Coulter was down to cover. But he actually catches the ball, but he's not going to get but about a 3-yard return. Coulter Cannon. So Aunt Nita, we just called out both of her nephews here. Back-to-back plays. So 10:05 left to go in the 4th quarter. So Mr. Spiller, so we've talked about academics. Tell us a little bit about last year, toward the end of the year, our test scores come back.
Yep.
And Rabun County did outstanding. Tell us a little bit about that.
They did. So we actually just a couple weeks ago got our test scores, and for I can't tell you how many years in a row, but math has ranked number 1 in our RESA again, and then they finished number 13th out of 180 school systems in the state of Georgia. Science came in first in our RESA, and they ranked 17th.
All right, so the Rebels have the ball. They take it at their own 49. Looks like they're going to have a gain of 8, so it's going to be 2nd and 2. So the math department really killed it.
Oh, absolutely. So that would be Miss Fisher and Miss Weeks teach algebra, which is what's tested. But then, you've got Mr. Dean, you got Miss Marshall, you got Mr. Speed, you've just got Mr. Hine. You got a great group of math teachers that do a phenomenal job, and it shows in the results our kids get.
Okay, O'Neill takes the ball. He looked like he wanted to pass, and we're going to sack him. So we're going to get an 8-yard sack back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd down and 11.
That was 45. Was that Mac Williams or Mac Williams again?
Yeah, Mac Williams. All right, number 45 with the sacks. 3rd down and 9.
So Mac's new to our program here at Rabun County and showing some athleticism tonight.
Absolutely. So they're going to have it 3rd and 9. O'Neill is at quarterback. He sends a man in motion. He's got 1 split to the left, 2 to the right. He drops back. He's looking to the right. He starts to run to the left. He throws a pass over to the sideline. It's going to be incomplete. We're going to have a 4th down of another punting situation. So other test scores. Now, algebra was one, or math was one of the ones.
Math was one, and biology did a phenomenal job as well. Yeah, biology was number 1 in our RESA, and then 17th in the state. So
wow.
Yeah.
Did you say we were 18th out of 180?
We're 13th out of 180 in math, and 17th out of 180 school systems in science.
All right, man.
Impressive.
Yeah.
That is impressive. Well, that's under the great leadership that you're providing. Well, I tell you what, we're going to have a timeout here. The Rebels call a timeout. So tonight being a blackout, and the rain held off, so we got a pretty good crowd tonight.
We did, yeah. I'm so proud of the Wildcat Nation. They came out tonight and supported. It looked like it was going to get rainy there for a few minutes, but they stuck it out, and the weather blew through, and we were able to get this game started on time. And again, I can't speak enough to the fans that show up every Friday night, and then that student section is incredible. We've got some great student leaders that put that together, and it just adds so much to the game.
Tell me a little bit about the hiring of Coach Gillespie.
Yeah, so Coach Gillespie, being able to bring him home was an incredible thing. He's been a breath of fresh air to the program. The wealth of experience he brings to it, and you can see that in the way the kids carry themselves on the field, in the classroom. It's just incredible.
Great. All right, so it's 4th and 9 at midfield, and they're going to go for it. So we thought we were going to have a punt. O'Neill, he sweeps to the right. He throws, and it's dropped. He had a man open. I don't think he would have got the first down. So we're going to take over 1st and 10 on the 50. Coach Stewart another coaching addition.
Absolutely.
Another great addition.
Absolutely. Two incredible, an incredible offensive mind and an incredible defensive mind.
It's awesome.
To have them down there on the sidelines together is fantastic.
Well, I can't tell you how excited we are to have you in the booth here for a few minutes to tell us about all the good things going on at Rabun County. Test scores are up. The new building is up. And the new year is going good. So,
yes, sir.
Hey, it's great to be a Wildcat.
Absolutely. Go Cats.
Well, we thank you for being with us.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. And I'll turn it back over to Bailey.
Yeah.
He knows a whole lot more. I heard him say earlier that he was not the fastest guy on the field when he played, but I think he probably was. I know he was the toughest guy on the field.
Absolutely.
But I think he was one of the fastest guys.
Well, and also you mentioned his wife, Hallie, who teaches in the math department.
That's right.
So, I mean, the Fishers are just all-stars.
I'll tell you what, they mean the world to Rabun County for sure.
Okay. All right, so here we go.
On that play, we lost about 3 yards.
Yep. Thank you, Mr. Spiller. All right, so Bailey's back with us. Sorry we had to take away his headset so we could talk to Mr. Spiller. So, all right, so we're going to have a 2nd down and 13 for the Wildcats. We're going to be on our own 47-yard line. The official. Oh, we got a flag. We got an unsportsmanlike on Coach Gillespie. A sideline warning, or he's not going to call it sportsmanlike. He's going to call a sideline warning. All right, so there's no penalty. It's just a warning, but they do throw the flag. The next one will be a penalty, a yardage penalty. So all that did was warn Coach Gillespie that, hey, we're kind of monitoring your behavior here. So Ty in the shotgun formation. Reed to the right. Split to the right. He's going to throw over to the right, and he throws a little swing pass over here, and we're not going to gain anything. This pass was out here to number 28, Amir Thompson, another freshman. For those of you who watched last week, Amir got in the game and had a great night. And that, by the way, was Kowalski again.
Yep.
I apologize. I keep trying to Ty in there.
We've got a lot of substitutes in at this point.
Yeah, with a 35-0 lead, and we're halfway through the quarter here, the fourth quarter. We have started to sub in a lot. So Kowalski in at quarterback under the center. He turns around, he hands off. He hands off to Amir Thompson again. Amir is going to pick up about 4. And so it's got 3. It's going to be a 4th down and 10.
Yeah, back at the original line of scrimmage.
Original line of scrimmage. So we're going to kick the ball.
At 5 minutes even.
Right. 5 minutes left in the game, and we're going to bring out our punting team. This is going to be the first team punt kick team. They have 2 people deep. We're running a man on late, so somebody is fixing to get hollered at if he don't hurry up and get out there. All right, Avila takes the snap, kicks the ball.
Good
Oh, what a
punt.
booming punt. And it's going to go
Get down there, guys.
It's going to go out of bounds.
Wow.
Oh, it's a 2.
Wow.
Oh, what a punt.
Another shout out there to the special teams, just doing a
Yes.
great job.
A 48-yard punt out of bounds at the 2.
And here's the thing. People in the stands or people at home watching that may think, oh, we just got lucky. They practice that continuously.
No doubt.
Well, we know that Christian Avila was an all-state kicker last year.
Right.
Probably will be this year. He was one of our highlights from last year. All right, so we're going to take over with 4 minutes left. They're going to take over, the Rebels, at their own 2-yard line. All right, Alice Allison's daughter, Isabella. Happy birthday to you, 23 today. All right. All right, so Peter McIntosh is watching from Stop Bucket Road. All right. Hey, wait a minute. Rabun Gap, according to Benjamin, Rabun Gap is giving Grayson all they can handle in Gwinnett tonight. Give us a score on that if you can. All right. O'Neal takes the ball.
Oh, we almost had him in the end zone.
Yes. He runs around to the right. He gets outside, and he's going to pick up about 5 or 6. So he's going to get them out of a hole here. They're going to be at about the 9. So a 7-yard gain. And you're right, Chad. We had him.
And I think, I'm trying to look at the numbers. We've just about got an entirely new defense out there right now.
Yeah.
Our underclassmen, substitutes.
Yep. We'll try to get as many names to you as we can. O'Neal, hands off, running back. Oh, and he's going to be stacked up for about a 2-yard gain. So
10?
it's going to be
Is that Baylor
1.
Potts in on the tackle?
I believe you're right.
Looked like Baylor Potts.
Skylar Gunn was in there, I believe.
Score of 14-12 Grayson right now.
14,
Wow.
All right, 14-12 Grayson. Grayson, the number one team, one of the top teams in our top class here in Georgia. All right, O'Neal takes it,
we were back
quarterback
there.
keeper, and he's going to get away, and he's going to pick up about 7-8 yards. So we're going to have a first down and 10 on about the 18. So they still have their first team in. We're running a second team defense.
Yeah,
kind of a skeleton crew here.
We sent Baylor in as a linebacker right up the middle, and he almost had him in the backfield.
So first and 10 at the 18. O'Neal barks out some directions to his wideouts to the left, 2 right, 2 left. Takes the ball, drops back. He looks over the middle. He scrambles. He throws a deep, deep throw over the middle of the field, and it's caught. At the 48-yard line.
Flag.
And we do have a flag down.
I think we might have been over on him just a little bit there
Yeah,
before the
maybe
pass
a
got
little
there.
bit. Well, there's a 37-yard gain regardless, and we had interference, going to be declined. So we're going to have a first down. Yeah, he was waiting on the ball, and our guy come up and kind of hugged him from behind. So they now have great field position. They're at the 43, first and 10.
And we got a minute 50 left in the game.
Yeah, that's true. We're this thing's coasting here. Less than a minute and 50. O'Neal sets his Chargers. He's got 2 wide left, 2 wide right. He takes the ball, looks. He's going to throw, and we're going to sack him.
Sack him.
Yes, we did.
58.
Yes, we did sack him.
Yeah.
That was
Bradley Lewis.
Bradley Lewis, a freshman. A freshman. All right.
Yeah, these are valuable snaps for
Absolutely.
these guys. I mean,
Like how you said that. Had that Munson growl.
Yeah,
A freshman.
Yeah.
I cannot say freshman without thinking of Larry Munson, so I'm sorry.
And Herschel.
Yeah.
These are snaps that a lot of guys, other schools might not be getting, as a freshman.
Yep.
I mean, this is stuff that you can build off of, kind of see where you're at, see where the trajectory of your program, where it's going.
All right, O'Neal throws out to the right. He's got a man who catches it. Oh, lowers his head and picks up Cook. Oh, and we're going to have a late hit out of bounds. Oh, boy. We hit the guy out of bounds at about the 37. They were going to be a 3rd and 4. Now they're going to be a 1st and 10. We're going to go to the 37. We're going to go 15 down to about the 22.
Again, young players they'll learn. But the biggest thing is, of course, we've got this game handled, but, we would love a goose egg there at the end.
No doubt. Yeah, and, that's one of those penalties sometimes you can live with. It's an effort penalty. He's chasing the ball, just got there a step late. You'd rather, as a coach, dial those guys back instead of having to get them going. So that's something that can just be coached up. Obviously, though, like you said, the goose egg is in threat now, so
he dropped it.
Yep. 1st and 10.
Did he not drop it?
He ended up bobbling it and making the catch.
Must have bobbled it. O'Neal took the ball and threw a little pass about 7 yards over the line, and apparently he caught it. So we're down to 36 seconds. Clock's running. O'Neal trying to get the Rebels in for a score just to save face here. O'Neal takes it. He drops back. He looks to his right. He's going to keep it. He runs up the middle, and we're going to tackle him short of the first down marker. So it's going to be 3rd and about 1. The clock is running. 18, 17, 16. Are they going to call a timeout? They have 2. Coach Cheatham going to give us a timeout here, or is he going to let it run? We're under 10, 8 seconds. O'Neal drops back to pass. He goes to the left. He looks to the left. The guy catches it, and we hit him.
Time's out. Time's out. Ball game.
First down, if there's any time, no. Ball game's over. The shutout is preserved. Coach Stewart's defense comes through at the end. The Wildcats take the Fannin County Rebels down this year 35-0, avenge that 28-7 loss from last year. What a night here at Frank Snyder Stadium on senior night, a blackout for the students, and the Wildcats with an offensive performance that stands out tonight. Guys, what do you think?
I mean, no doubt. I mean, the offense, we talked about it all night. They looked crisp. They were sharp. Other than maybe a penalty or 2 here and there, that really was the only thing that stalled them. But, yeah, I mean, they looked really good, really good.
Yeah, again, I'm a lineman type guy. I'm gonna give it to the guys in the trenches. Ty might have had a couple of hurries. But beyond that, I don't think he was touched in the backfield.
No, he's got a clean jersey for sure.
So if I'm picking player of the games, I'm going with the O-line.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, I'll back that up. I'm going to go with the D because we've got the goose egg. And not only was we had, I think, all substitutes in there at the end.
Yep,
we did.
And kept them out of the end zone. So great job from our young players and from our linemen on both sides. Again, last week firing on all cylinders, and we continue to do so this week. So proud of the Rabun County Wildcats.
Well, let's talk about who scored. Lake Evans on a 44-yard run. Lake Evans on an 18-yard run. Giles went in from 13 yards. Lefebvre's caught an 8-yard touchdown pass from Ty. So we had 4 touchdowns. We had 2 field goals from Christian Avila and a safety.
Yep.
So we had a great night all the way around, special teams included. Bailey, you highlighted the fact that the special teams were outstanding tonight.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I mean, special teams played great. Like I said, that's kind of the backbone to your team, I mean, that tells you a lot about that first kickoff. We blocked a field goal in the fourth quarter, I think is when that happened.
Yes.
Maybe third.
Yes.
I mean, that shows you the effort. They're taking it serious, and that's something that if you're not having to coach that, those guys are just taking that responsibility. I mean, that's a great thing. Shows the leadership the team has as well.
Right. And very few penalties as far as the common penalties. Holding.
Yeah.
We had a few motion penalties. But the biggest ones we have, and I'm sure they'll discuss that through the week, is our unsportsmanlike. And some of that you touched on. That is just enthusiasm and trying to get to. I would rather pull the reins back than trying to get somebody fired up.
No doubt.
And so that's good to see that from these players, whether it be the seniors or whether it be these young guys that are going out on the field and playing.
Well, in talking to Coach Cheatham this week, he said the key to the game is number 1, 2, and 15. And that kind of proved true again tonight as all three played well. But let me tell you, as Chad pointed out, both of you pointed out, the line play for 2 weeks in a row now has been outstanding. And we went into this year with some question marks.
That was probably our biggest question, and just the simple fact that we lost some big guys last year.
Absolutely.
We lost Alex Yearwood. We lost my son Michael Johnson and T. So we had a big line last year and the year before. These guys are a little undersized, but what they're doing, what they've coached them to do is use their speed and their leverage.
No doubt.
And it's working.
Yep.
It's working.
And we also lost Noah English. It was good to see him out here tonight as a captain.
Correct.
Yep.
But he's going to be going into the Marines next year.
Right.
He needed surgery in order to be able to be well enough to qualify when that time comes around. So he's not playing, but he was remembered tonight by being a captain.
And we hope he gets some playing time in by the end of the year as well.
So it was another great night. So Coach Stewart's defense, outstanding. And I can't tell you how great it was to be in the booth with you two guys. Of course, Mazzarchi is unbelievable on the engineering. Our camera freshman, Hayden Griggs, thank you for doing a great job. But tonight, Chad Johnson, all-star performance, and Bailey Fisher again. The myth, the legend comes through tonight with some unbelievable commentary from the offensive side.
Honor to be here with you, Bailey, and hearing about your high school career and college career, and it's just great to get a perspective from a quarterback. And it just kind of give you a window to look through to see that perspective.
Yes, sir. I enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys having me on here. It was a lot of fun.
Well, let me tell you, your wife spilled the beans a little bit. She said you were a little nervous, but I'm going to tell you, I thought you were, I thought I had Kurt Herbstreit up here with us there for a few minutes. It was outstanding. And Bailey, I can't thank you enough for coming up here and being with us. One of the most humble people you will ever meet, and one of the greatest lumber salesmen in the world. So
that's right.
Come on, go over to Reeves, buy you lumber. He'll sell you windows. He'll sell you hardware. Bailey, what a great night to have you with us tonight on senior night.
And I'll point out one other thing. We saw a couple people come off with injuries. It didn't look serious.
Yeah.
But what enables us is that we put those young players in, and they were still able to play up to that level, which gives those ones that may have a little sprain or something,
no doubt,
to heal and not have to play the whole game.
Yeah, you develop some confidence as a coaching staff when you can see those guys go out there and still execute and perform.
Yeah,
for sure.
All right, guys. Well, next week we're off. and then the following week we're going to go to Dalton.
Dalton.
So
it's my old stomping grounds.
Yeah, your old stomping grounds.
That's
All right, tell me about it.
That's where I started in the patrol. When I came out
Really?
of trooper school, that was my first assignment.
Really?
Back in Georgia. Yeah. So I spent a little over a year there before I transferred back to this area here. So
Okay. All
very
right.
familiar with that area.
All right, so we're going to go over there to the Catamounts from Dalton, legendary program. Last year they were down a little bit. We whipped on them pretty good. We expect they got a new coach this year. We expect them to be a little bit better. So next week we hope you'll in 2 weeks we hope you'll tune in to Wildcat Live, and we'll be live from Dalton. And until then, go Cats!
Go Cats!
Yes, sir. Go Cats!
Whether it's at home, at school, or under the Friday night lights, HEMC is proud to power the Wildcats. The staff and employees are dedicated to providing the service you need for a bright future. HEMC and the Wildcats, a winning combination.
Hi, this is Pam Wright with Oconee Federal Savings and Loan. Our team of local bankers can help you tackle your banking needs with home loans or checking accounts for you and your family or your business. So come see us at Oconee Federal. We're friends you can bank on. And go Cats!